What's good? What's good? What's good? I'm gonna go ahead and unmute them. Actually, before I do, I got Strixhaven. I got the Strixhaven book. Fire waiting music. Yeah, dude. Stream beats. It's my jam. It's my jam. Also, welcome Major Gaming Network. What's up? Also, Blue Rain. Ender's in here. Hope everybody's having a wonderful week. I am having a slow week, that's for sure. It is only Tuesday. Hopefully we can wrap up Witchlight tonight, at least for Wednesday. They are marching into the last dungeon. Anyway, I got Strixhaven today. I got the book. I haven't had a chance to really look through it. I went through it. Mimics, I hear you, Sharknado. I hear your mimic request. I see your mimic request in every video. I'm getting to it. I have a funny idea planned for the mimic video. I'm getting to it. It's a whip, if you will. A whip. Work in progress. I'm getting to it. You sound different? Yeah, I think I'm sick. I think I'm sick, Blue Rain. Or maybe I bumped a knob on my audio settings, but I think it's because I'm getting sick or tired or whatever. Anyway, I'm going to unmute them. Yes, I'm going to unmute them. Listen to whatever they're talking about. Planning and whatnot. Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
I'm ready to get my revenge. On those damn flame skulls.
Ready to get revenge? Is that what we're doing? Or you guys just want to push on?
I don't know. I guess we're kind of wondering what we're doing. We definitely need a long rest at this point.
Nah,
Yeah.
if they don't run long rest, then they won't have their fireballs back. So
The Emperor is pretty tired from carrying all our dead bodies off the bridge. Especially Pelly.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Poor halfling carrying a big old silverback.
Well, all right. Where we left off, let me pull up the bridge here. So everyone has recovered the we'll say that you've gotten a long rest. The Briganox have offered you shelter in their mines so that you can get a long rest in. So you are long rested.
Yay!
And we will start things off at the bridge, at the entrance, or at the right side of the bridge. This bridge spans 80 feet. It's about 20 feet wide. Locke is just going for it. Huh?
You said the right side.
You said the right side. I think you meant the left.
I meant the correct side. The right side.
Oh.
I was like, yeah, I'm going over.
All right. What's everyone doing?
Let's go in as a group again, because that worked so well last time.
Did everybody level to 6 before we start?
Yeah.
I'm hoping Ian did. Ian said he'll be late, by the way.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna go stealth mode. Right down here. Let them go across.
I'm gonna wait up here and be like, they can be the bait.
Slow down there, Pelly.
You got this, Pelly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we gonna go across without Ian, or?
I mean, are we gonna wait?
We probably should have Ian with us, but I don't know how long he's going to be. So, Pelly, just so you know, that yellow aura around me. If you stay in that, you get a +3 to all your saving throws.
And you're within every fireball.
And you're within every fireball. So take your choice.
I'm gonna cast Gift of Alacrity on. I don't know. Fonkin.
Yay! What's that? A plus D8?
Plus D8 to your initiative.
How do I do that with the turn order thing whenever that comes up?
He can manually adjust it.
Okay. Actually, yeah, I'm staying out here because I don't really want. I'm not in the mood of getting hit by 2 fireballs this time because I'm gonna counter one of them.
a solid plan.
I'll try hiding as well because why not?
Well, are we just gonna cross, guys, or what are we gonna do?
I'm expecting you guys to cross, so we're not all crossing at the same exact time.
I'll stay within the zone for.
Okay. So every time Pelly moves 5 foot up, I'll move 5 foot up. I'll keep you guys at my edges, I guess. Watch, Steely took away the flame skulls, and we're gonna creep across this thing for 10 minutes and nothing happened.
Can Fonkin and see? I mean, is there a wall along the edge, or are they around cover?
It is a short, waist high railing along the bridge
Okay.
that you can easily see over.
What's all the pink squigglies?
The bad
This-
wish stones.
the malignant wish stones, 200 feet down.
Yes, gotcha. I forgot about them. I will draw my crossbow and have it ready for the first thing that appears.
All right.
It's gonna be a black dragon this time.
All right.
Ancient black too, right?
Lawful good.
A lawful good black dragon. Yes.
Well, if it takes a potion of me for demanding for a toll, we'll just pay it.
Did we figure out who had the potions?
Yeah.
Pelly has the healing potion on him.
Okay.
The hell do I hand out loot for?
start crossing now, but I will keep my distance
All right.
because I know the radius of a fireball. So
You reach the other side without issue.
Woohoo!
And then I take the dash action and uncanny, or move 75 feet.
Okay.
Don't group up on this side either, guys.
but you're the one that said you have an aura of protection.
That is true. So we're all on the side of the bridge waving it. Yeah, Kukwala.
Like Kukwala, yeah.
Kukwala? Yeah, Kukwala. Come on, you can cross.
He's coming.
I count to 6 really fast, and then I dash again.
He's gone.
You reach the other side of the bridge, and the tension loosens up a bit as you realize the flame skulls must not be present at the moment. You find the bodies of 3 headless wizards on the other side of the
Lizards?
bridge. Wizards. W. The flame skull body.
Yeah, can I inspect their bodies? Just do
You-
I?
You can.
What do they have in their pockets? Do they have spell books or something?
Each of them has a spell book
Ooh.
as well as a wand that they use for their
Ooh.
arcane focus. Their foci.
Looking through this, I'll pick up the spell book if that's important and start sifting through it. And probably throw them in my bag. I won't really care about the wands because I got the best wand.
But they're trade fodder.
I will take a spell focus just because, in case someone
Oh.
steals my first one. Asses want to happen.
That's my MO now.
Steal the spell focus.
All right. The tunnel continues onward at the other side of this bridge. Dark and ominous. This foreboding tunnel faces eastward.
So this tunnel was supposed to lead us to her house, correct?
Zybilna's castle, yes.
Not Zebulon's castle. I thought it was Moongrave's.
No, Zybilna's.
Oh.
Moongraves was the other way.
Well, we got what we need anyway. We have the unicorn horn. So,
Okay. I was confused.
we just will be 1 level less, apparently.
So,
If we actually are able to dodge the entire thing. That's a big if.
yeah, it depends on how the session goes. So when you guys reach the bridge, Amador told you that he could take you to Endelin's theater instead of this. When the Briganocs were like, "There's danger ahead," no Briganoc has come back from this. Amador said, "I can still take you to the theater," and you guys were like, "Nah."
We don't follow the rules.
Yeah.
We make our own rules.
That's okay.
It only cost us a TPK.
I don't know what you're talking about. So, what's everyone do? What's everyone doing?
I guess we're continuing down the tunnel.
All right, the tunnel goes on for some time. And I forgot to move your tokens over. All right, everybody huddle up so I can copy and paste. Oh, I hope you have vision. Derp.
I do.
All right, that looks good. Copy and paste. Here we go. None of you have vision.
I have a monocle, so I do have night vision.
No, I meant the token itself doesn't have vision.
Yeah, like for like the fog of war thing.
All right, YOLO. All right, so you guys are a little bit large for this map. I'm going to adjust that just a second. For now, I just want to make sure everybody can see. All right, can anybody not see at the very bottom? Let me move your vision over. All right, can anybody not see down there?
Yeah, I can see.
Perfect. The tunnel spits you out outside of Zybilna's castle. The garden, at least. The entryway. Okay, looks good.
Are those
We
little
level
blue
up now?
dots, is that like a portcullis or something?
That is a gate. Stand by for description.
Does this count as a new level?
A new level?
Like level up because we entered a new
No,
area?
I don't like leveling up mid-session.
Yeah. Okay.
Ivy clings to a set of silvery gates embedded in the palace's outer wall. A luxurious garden can be seen beyond the bars of the gate.
And the gate is down, I would assume, right?
The gate is closed at the moment. But it looks to be pushable.
There we go. Both of
What?
them.
Okay, before we open it, what do we see through there? What are those people?
You see a gazebo off to the right with several people inside. They appear to be chatting and having tea. One of them is a bear. A brown bear sits at one of the tables.
Do we know what that lock is over top of those two?
Do you know what is?
Two of the guys have like lock symbols on them.
You can't tell from here.
Okay.
I'll push on the gate.
The gate opens with ease.
Oh man, one of my bend bars. Let's roll.
I need a squeaky door gate sound effect. As the as the gate opens up. There must be one in here. Anyway, squeaky gate sound effect .mp3. What do you do?
Yeah, walk in.
All right, as you
Is there anybody
enter.
around?
Say again?
Is there anybody around, like a gatekeeper? I mean, just those people at the gazebo?
You do not see a gatekeeper. As you enter the palace garden, you can smell roses in the air. Ahead, there's a ring of standing stones rising from a flower bed just north of you. Right up there. Glittering streams divide the garden and connect with a large pond shaded by willow trees. That's over this direction, northeast. The garden is silent save for the sound of music and voices coming from the colorful pavilion by the front gate. Yeah, you guys have a good bit of... Yeah, you guys can see everything.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, what do you do?
You want to go talk to the guys in the pavilion?
Yeah. Why not?
Sounds good.
I'm gonna keep my distance though, because I'm a ranged person. In case stuff.
All right, as you get closer to the pavilion, you notice that something is off about this garden. You recall that Zybilna was frozen in time due to some crazy hag magic, and you actually see some things in this general area are frozen in time. You can see like petals in the wind are just kind of frozen in place. Some insects appear to be like a dragonfly is just floating overhead. You notice as you get closer that the streams are not moving. They are also frozen in time. And some of the people at the pavilion, the ones with locks, are also frozen in time. The rest appear to pay them no mind and are just going about their business, chatting away as you approach.
The big thing, is that the bear?
Yes, there is a bear here. And you also notice as you get closer, there are 4 badgers in a band playing music. One of them has a violin. The other has a bass. And they are playing chamber music for the people here.
And that's the music we hear?
That correct. Hold on, I might actually have their instruments here. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, we'll say violin, a bass, a lute, and a harp. Perfect. The Badger Band. What does
Badger
everyone do?
Band.
Are these all humans that are not frozen, that are just going about their business?
Correct.
One looks like a
Humans
plan.
and a brown bear.
Oh yes, don't forget the brown bear.
Oh, that blue is the brown bear? What's the big thing at the top?
This is a bear right here.
Okay.
And what's this tree?
One of the people in the pavilion is holding a pumpkin, a jack-o'-lantern. And the jack-o'-lantern appears to be having a conversation with the jack-o'-lantern. This individual is sitting in a chair and the jack-o'-lantern is in their lap and they're talking.
Is everybody dressed like nobility or?
The one with the pumpkin is dressed like a farmer. Casual dress. Most of them casual dress.
Armored, armed, weapons, anything?
Some of them have long or short swords at their side.
Okay. Hail and well met.
2 women having tea look up and say, "Oh, hello there. Oh, what's your name, dear?"
With a flourishing bow, and I will be. My name is Bartob. And what might yours be?
"Oh, I do declare. Is your name Bartob a smiter by chance?"
By chance, it might be.
"Well, this here gift is for you. We've been wondering when you'd show up." And she points to a gift-wrapped box on a table in the center of the pavilion.
Well, this is quite a surprise. I did not even know I was going to come here. By who left the present for me?
Oh, I'm no nosy, but I'm no nosy bud.
Okay, I will approach the box.
Okay.
Kind of get a
The
look.
box is roughly 2 feet long and 1 foot tall and 1 foot deep. 1 by 1 by 2. There is a
Okay.
tag on the box that says, "Many thanks, may fortune smile on you. Yours, Sir Talavar."
Oh. I will open said box. Guys, it is a gift from Mr. Sir Talavar himself.
Ooh, open it.
I open the box.
You open the box, and inside is a hollow metal tube. It's about 1 foot long and weighs a pound.
Nice. Oh. I'll take that. Pick it up. Most interesting. Again, my lady, I did not catch your name. Who were you?
My name is Jezebel, dear.
Are you here to see the play?
A play? I didn't even know there was a play. I'm here to see Mrs. Ibilna.
Oh, we would like to meet her too. Do you know when she'll arrive, or are you going to meet her?
Oh, we're waiting to hear back, dear. That's what this pavilion's for.
How long you been waiting?
About 2 years, dear.
Yeah, that makes sense. She's been frozen, hasn't she? So,
Whatever do you mean, dear?
look around the garden. Can't you see some of the insects and stuff have been frozen in time?
I do. But I've seen
Uh,
much stranger things in my visit since I've been here.
That's probably fairly accurate, yes. However, Zybilna is currently one of the creatures that is frozen in time. So, from what we've learned, we're trying to free her right now, but because the hags have taken over Prismere in the other areas.
Oh, dear, you surely must be mistaken.
Do you want to visit for yourself?
Well, that's what I'm here waiting for, dear.
I meant to the rest of Prismere, not just Zybilna.
Whatever do you mean?
Uh, do you
By
not?
chance.
Oh.
Pardon me. But by chance, how do we put our name on the list to visit Zybilna? Is there a steward?
Oh, we'll just wait right here at the pavilion, dear. I'm sure she'll send someone when she's ready to take in new guests.
Bring you
The
food.
people that are locked in time, are they humans also, or?
One is an orc, and the other is a human.
Are they dressed like nobility, or?
They are also wearing casual clothes.
Are the grounds free to walk about? May we proceed to enjoy the full garden?
Well, suit yourself, dear. I most certainly am not in charge here.
Have the Badgers been playing music the whole 10 years you've been waiting?
2 years, dear. And
Oh,
no,
2 years.
the Badgers arrived not too long ago. They were dropped off by one of them hags you mentioned.
How long ago did they drop them off?
Oh, I must say, probably about a week ago. Correction, 10 day. About a 10-day ago, dear. They're so lovely. They add to the atmosphere.
So all
Now,
of you
are
are here.
there like leaves and bugs that are frozen in time all around us, or
Yes.
Can I try messing with one of them? Like, is it like a rod of like, I forget what it's technically called, but where you can't move it, or is it you can move them, but they're frozen?
Oh. You can move them.
Does it pull them out of time, or do they stay in time?
Are you moving them to find out?
Yeah, I'm at least doing it. And
Like a
just-
bug. You said
Yeah.
there's like a dragonfly sitting in the air, like grabbing them and trying to pull them.
It does not release them from the time stop.
What if I throw it? Does it stop moving the second it releases from my hand, or is it like gliding to a stop, or is
It really didn't give me much to work with, did they? You throw it, and yeah, it just like a solid object. It just kind of flies through the air and hits the ground.
Oh, okay. So they stopped floating, or were they never floating? That was at least how I was thinking of it.
They were floating. But once you move them, they stop floating.
Mhm.
Man, that's weird.
Interesting. As I
Yeah, it's best not to ask too many questions about this one because it's kind of weird.
so it's probably not important.
Yeah,
I
so you
wanted to
grab
try to
them.
walk across.
You're able to manipulate the things that are frozen in time, but it does not unfreeze them.
So I couldn't just walk across the water?
Are you trying?
Yeah, I want to try.
Okay. The closest bit of water is right there.
Is the water moving?
The water is not moving.
Blink.
You step out onto the water and it is thick. It's like Jello when you step into it.
Mm.
Like finger jello? We can cut a piece of water. Like,
Oh, that sounds so interesting. I go up and try to do that. I take out my dagger and start like cutting a piece of water out.
Okay. It has the consistency of soft dough.
Can I manipulate it like clay and make a figure out of it or something? I'm not actually trying to make anything valuable, just trying to play around with it.
Yes.
While he's doing that, I'll cast Shape Water and turn it into a little statue of one of those. What were they? Grells? With the hair.
A grill?
Not a. What were those guys that? The crazy people that we came to the cave to stop the tanking for.
Oh, the cords with the hair.
Corn.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'll make a little. I'll cast Shape Water and try to make it in the form of a corn.
Okay.
Is it affected by the Shape Water spell?
Yeah, we'll say it's affected by the shape water spell. Yeah, sure are asking a lot of questions about these frozen objects. I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yes. You can manipulate it as if it was with the shape water spell. I already don't like this.
You don't like where we're going.
No. I just don't like the. It's weird. It's weird. So I'm just gonna tell you, by the book, if you manipulate the water, it turns into regular water.
Oh.
But if that was the case, then could you manipulate people and bring them back? Like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to read through this chapter again and find more information on that. But
Yeah, we weren't supposed to come here. We were supposed to go to the other place, weren't we?
Well, we have everything we need, I think.
no, I read through this chapter. I read through Zybelna's castle. I didn't think too much about the frozen objects.
Because I doubt they're important, except for the fact that they're frozen.
Yeah, the frozen people obviously have a very specific, like you guys know about that. But the water specifically, it says it has the consistency of dough, and it turns back into regular water when you move it. Anyway, what are you guys doing with these objects? Playing around with it. The water remains frozen in time, but you are able to move it around like dough.
I'll kind of plop it back in its hole I made. I don't feel like keeping it. I just found it interesting. And then I'd probably check this thing out here.
Funkin, you approach this ring of stones. Roll me an Arcana.
Ooh, I'm good at these.
I definitely go over to the stones too.
Jeez. I wasted a crit.
All right. There are a total of 12 moss-covered standing stones that form a ring in the middle of this small clearing. There are arcane sigils inscribed on the inward-facing side of each stone, and there's a space between the stones free of vegetation. Your natural 20, Arcana, bringing your knowledge to a 26, you can determine that this is a teleportation circle.
Ooh.
And I'll even say with the 26 that you're able to gather the sequence needed for future teleportation circles. You got the phone number.
Ooh, okay.
The portal coordinates.
So he knows how to teleport from another one to this one?
Correct.
Assuming I
from
find
this
a way
one-
to teleport.
And from this one to another one, if you happen to know the coordinates to another. As a matter of fact, real quick, where's your character from, backstory wise?
He's from probably just, I don't really know Faerun, but just probably like probably near elves and in like from like a wood, more like the woods of like an elvish village rather than.
Okay, let's go with Neverwinter. You're from Neverwinter Wood. You know the coordinates to Neverwinter.
Okay.
Well, let's go.
Do either of the frozen people have a staff?
A staff. They do not.
I want to go up and I'm going to say hello to the bear.
All right. The bear sips his tea and nods at you. Good evening, sir.
Hello, are you waiting for Zybelna also?
Indeed. Indubitably.
Did you have a special request for her or were just interested in a visitation?
I do have a special request for Miss Zybelna. I'm hoping she can undo a certain curse that has been put on me by a cruel river spirit.
Oh, those can be tricky, I hear. What kind of curse did the river spirit put on you?
This particular river spirit made it to where I can't eat fish.
Oh, that is cruel.
The absolute worst. I very much enjoy salmon on a beautiful sunny day.
Well, I sure hope Zybilna can help you with that. Unfortunately, I don't know a way to help you.
Yes, I do hope so. From my understanding, she is a bit of a fairy godmother around these parts and grants wishes.
Well, good luck with your visitation. I hope she was able to help you.
I hope she is able to help you as well. And the bear takes another sip of his tea and bows.
I'll bow and walk towards the other guys.
What does this building look like over here?
You see a tower off in the distance. Stand by for description.
The one to the west?
Yes, this is a tower that's roughly 30 feet tall, and it has vines crawling up the side of it. You see a staircase that sort of winds across the side, leading to a set of double doors. You also notice that the tower has no roof. And you can see the tops of trees kind of poking out from the top within the tower. I'll say that again, that sounded kind of confusing. The tower has no roof and there are trees poking out from inside.
Okay.
Do we want to explore this area or just go right towards the main entrance?
I think it's worthwhile to explore here.
Yeah, because I mean, we haven't ever backtracked, so I think it's if we're going to want to explore stuff, we should do it while we're here the first time.
Good.
So,
Yeah.
do we want to check out that tower?
Yeah, we can look at the tower. There's that blue thing by the river. There's the what seems to be a fenced-in orchard.
There's a hatchet.
If we're methodical, we can go from the tower and then just kind of go clockwise up through everything, and then head in. That sound good?
Sounds good.
All right, let's go over to the tower.
Sure. Okay.
You make your way over to the tower and climb the staircase leading to a set of double doors. At the top of the staircase, engraved above the door, there's a bronze plaque. There's a bronze plaque, and engraved on it is the word envy.
Okay.
Boy, they spell Ivy out here.
Is the door locked?
Yeah, I was going to check the door and see if it was trapped and then see if it was locked.
Does not appear to be trapped or locked.
All right, I'll open it up.
The door opens up, revealing envy. Oak trees fill much of the interior of this tower. Rays of light cut through the canopy, illuminating a marble pedestal that stands at ground level, swathed in tree roots. A hulking lion seemingly made of iron, stands on the pedestal, flicking its tail in irritation. It looks at you and says, "You can call us envy."
So we went upstairs, but walking through those doors, we're at ground level.
Yes. It's an elevated platform. Or the base is elevated.
I am quite envy of your majesticity.
As you should be.
Are you a friend of Zybilna's?
Yes, we are.
Do you know where she is right now? We're trying to free her from being stopped in time.
We were put in place here to protect the garden in Zybilna's absence. My presence here means that our mistress is gone. Excuse me, our presence here means that our mistress is gone. Where? We do not know.
Is it possible?
Who are you protecting the garden from?
From intruders.
Is anyone that enters the castle an intruder or no?
No. Guests are not intruders.
Okay.
Is it possible she's here and just not, and you can't sense her, or?
We dwell outside of this plane until Zybilna is absent. The fact that we have been summoned here means that Zybilna is not here. Of that I can be sure. We can be sure.
Do we have your permission to enter the garden?
Yes. Guests are allowed in the garden.
Are there any rules we should be aware of while we're in the garden?
There are 3 rules within Prismere.
But no other special rules beyond the rules of Prismere?
No.
Like no smoking?
He says no.
Well, guys, you want to, look around the garden? It's pretty.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Is there anything is there also stuff here that's frozen in time?
That's a good question. We're going to say yes. Everything but the lion is frozen in time here.
I want to get closer and look at the lion, just to see how it's made. Does it, is it made similar to me, like it was something put together, or was it turned to iron? Does it look like it, individual pieces, or?
It looks exactly like the handout. It looks like it was put together. I'll post the handout again. You can kind of see the seams.
Yeah, okay. A little green glow inside.
Yep, it does have that green glow.
Where's the artificer that controls them?
When you say our, who else is in this we that you speak of?
I do not. Damn. We do not understand your question.
Hmm. Okay. Sorry about that. That's weird.
It is weird, and it's hard to keep up with.
So kind of explore around inside the tower then. See if we can anything else out of the ordinary.
Only these pillars and these oak trees. Nothing else of interest within the tower. After spending some time exploring, the lion says, "Your presence here bores us. You may excuse yourselves."
Sorry for the intrusion. As I head out, not wanting to piss it off.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you, good sir.
Close the door behind us.
What's this axe up here?
This is a fun one.
I try picking it up.
A gleaming great axe is embedded in a withered tree stump near a bend in the stream. Funk, and you go to grab it, and it does not budge from the
Locke,
stump.
help me out. I asked for Locke's
I'll
assistance.
I'll get up next to it and try to pull on it with him.
We're the two strongest members of the team, correct?
Yeah, absolutely.
Your combined might is not enough to not even a sliver of give from this axe.
We're not worthy.
Nah, I guess it means it's impossible. Well, because obviously,
Are there any like runes or like any like carving or anything around it, or is...
Nope, it is just a simple tree stump with an axe stuck in it.
I'll cast Mage Hand, see if the Mage Hand can lift it out.
The mage hand cannot move it.
Use your giant might.
Alright, I'll try. I'll try to pull it out.
R2. You attempt to pull the great axe out of the stump. What is your strength? 21?
Yes.
The great axe emerges from the tree stump without issue.
Hey, he's the Tin Man from Oz.
But
Oh my God. How did you do that? It must have been always meant to be yours.
Yeah.
You are the
Like
king. I bow down to him. Like, take a knee.
Does somebody have detect magic?
Oh, that would have been a good thing to do. Yes, I cast detect magic and look at it.
It is magical.
It's magical, so maybe it has some sort of selection process.
Knew it.
Yeah.
It is a +1 great axe. And when you attack a plant with it, it is the bane of plants. We'll say that much. Or anything made of wood.
So doors will be nothing to your might.
Yeah.
Yes, doors will explode and trees will fall to this axe.
You want to get revenge on that tree blight?
Yeah.
Yep, let's head back.
That chime of opening day has nothing on me.
I like my chime.
We run into 10 stone doors. Well, what would have happened if we dug up around, like destroyed the stump around it? That might have worked.
Oh, it don't matter now. We have it. The thing is, do we keep it?
Well,
The metal lion just told us follow the 3 rules. Rule number 2.
finders keepers. That's rule number 2, right?
All right, what's everyone doing?
We could check it out. Is that this thing over here?
Is there any like? Is there any like? It was in a stump. Is there any logs around there to split or anything else?
Not a single one.
As I'm holding the great axe, it doesn't. I don't sense any sentience. It doesn't like try to talk to me. Or
No,
feel
it
like
does
it has
not.
a will of its own.
I have laid out the details for this axe already.
Hi, I'll put it on my shoulder like the Tin Man and walk around with it.
Pelly, if you're talking, I can't hear you. You're doing a lot of movement, but been kind of quiet. Okay. All right, what's everybody else doing?
I was thinking of heading to the statue, but if anyone wants to wrap up
Do
something
you
else.
guys
that
hear?
not
Is he
an issue?
talk? He's lighting up.
Is that
For me. Do you guys hear Pelly? I don't hear him.
No, I don't hear him, but he's been lit up basically the entire session.
Yeah, I don't hear him.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't hear him either.
Okay, I turned him up a bit just in case. Pelly, we miss you, buddy.
Pelly.
This garden up ahead to the north is a rose garden. The scent of roses is much stronger here as you get closer to this bronze fence. The roses on the other side come in a variety of colors. A few white, a few black, and all the colors of the rainbow. Blue, green, red, yellow, orange, purple, etc.
That statue in the middle looks vaguely like a satyr.
Through the roses, you can see in the heart of the rose garden, coiled around a statue of a prancing satyr, holding a set of pipes to his lips, is a thorny vine with 5 roses growing out of it. You also notice that the roses are glistening with spider webs.
I back up.
Roll a nature. One person.
I think I'm pretty good at these.
Good koala would be too. Where is he?
I don't have
I'm right
any
here.
bonuses to it, but I'm smart. So
I'm pretty good at nature. Pete.
Yeah, no, I would guess that it's a lot.
okay.
Give him the help action though if you're proficient in it.
It is with a 12, we'll say it is unnatural for this many spiders to be corralled in an area like this.
Can you guys hear me?
Hey, I hear you
Now
now.
we can. There we are.
Yeah.
So that my
And-
registering, but
Say again?
Discord was telling me that you guys could detect my voice, like little green bubble whenever you guys speak.
Yeah, we saw
Which-
we saw the green light, but you weren't that was the first thing I think I've heard you say since we
Yeah,
started.
I think I saw your thing lit up before, but I thought it was just something where it's like, oh, I guess you don't have push to talk on or something like that. But
Weird.
Yeah, I figured you were AFK, but I saw you moving around on the board, and I was like, you haven't said anything.
Basically, yeah, it was like that. Haven't really talked anything. Just following the group around.
That's
Alright,
fine.
so this fence around the roses, is there a gate?
Does let me check. Doesn't seem to be one on the map. Let me check this.
Is it a wooden fence?
No, it is made of bronze.
Bronze fence, and how high is it?
Asking a lot of questions, Najit. I don't like it.
No. You don't like questions. Then I will blindly walk in there.
You've got a jump ability.
I do.
We'll say that they're 8 feet high, and there is a gate. Screw it, I'll just put a gate right there on the east side. I feel like that's an important detail that they just completely left out.
Kinda.
Oh, here we
feel
go.
like those are
Bronze.
gates
No,
up there.
bordered by a bronze fence. Yeah, whatever. Well, yeah, sure. Just put a gate right there. There is a gate right there to enter the garden, the rose garden.
We give you a chime of opening, and then we give you a gate or a wall. That doesn't
It's
have
like
a
now
door.
that they have a chime of opening, we'll remove all doors. Suck it, players.
Everything's unlocked.
All right, so this bronze fence, we can see through it, obviously, right? So we see all the spider webs. Where do we see small spiders, medium spiders, no spiders?
Yeah, you see all kinds of different spiders moving around. They are not frozen in time.
Are they just normal spiders, so small?
Yes, normal spiders.
Not
And you
like
said they
giant.
are frozen in time?
They are not frozen in time.
Yeah, I back up.
They appear to be crawling around, doing spider stuff, just kind of hanging out.
I would be like going, don't go in there. Don't open that door. You must be crazy.
But I want to look at the statue.
I'm not going in there.
That might be a statue of me.
I'm backing up farther. Well, I'm not going in there, and I think it's a bad idea.
So we can see the statue.
Yeah, you can see through the fence. We'll say the bars on the fence are about a foot wide. A small creature could squeeze through them. Or you can
Lock.
Lock.
or
If
they
you
could,
get stuck in there,
you could open.
I'm not coming in to get you. Just
or you
I
could
squeeze.
open the
I'm right here
unlock
right now.
the unlock
squeeze.
gate.
Oh,
Or you could open the unlock gate
I first squeezed through before.
before checking the front door. You jump in through the window. PCs.
I squeezed through.
All right.
Good
Funky.
luck.
Actually, we'll say the gate's locked. Screw it. Give Funkin a reason to squeeze through. The gate is locked. Funkin realizes this and decides to squeeze through.
But I have
you
the
are
channel
inside.
opening.
You are inside the rose garden among the spider webs. It is this this rose garden is much thicker, has a lot more spider webs than you could see from outside. Moving around inside, you can see this whole place is like thick with spider webs.
The spider webs, again, we're going with size type thing, like bigger than what the spiders that we see can make.
No, just a large number of them.
Lock, can you unlock it for us at least? Someone's in there now.
Locke is by the tree, clutching his knees and rocking back and forth. Don't go in there. Don't go in there.
Take an inspiration, Locke.
I look around at any chalk messages here.
You guys are the first people here.
Yeah, I kind of thought that too. Again, we were supposed to go to the third hag, and this is the
You weren't.
castle. So
Not yet. No, we're
You-
not supposed to go anywhere. We
You
could
weren't
have gone.
supposed to do anything.
we could have. Yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm.
get out of
that's
that
what I'm-
mindset. Like we were supposed to do stuff.
Gotcha. Very well. I will hit the chime of opening.
While they're doing that, I'll try to See, can I have a quick conversation? By conversation, I mean I come in peace and I mean no threat harm to these spiders, and hopefully they don't. They mind my way because I can speak with them.
Okay.
Simple ideas only. I
Okay.
don't think I can have a conversation just so they can understand me.
Post your ability, your force gnome. I'm pretty sure you can understand them as well.
Oh, is this how I do it? I doubt it, but let's see. Yeah.
You can communicate simple ideas.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that goes both ways.
Okay.
Yeah, they appear to through sounds and gestures. You can communicate simple ideas. Maybe not. Maybe that's not both ways. Yeah, I'm gonna say no. It's not both ways. Okay, you tell them that you come in peace.
And I tell my owl not to eat anything.
All right. The owl will try to contain itself.
Okay.
Actually, the owl is over here with Locke, kind of perched on the tree, like, nah, screw that, dude.
Being around food that I can't eat, nah.
They own that garden. Pass.
Does the chime open the lock?
The chime opens the lock. The gate is now unlocked.
Boom, boom, boom.
I make my way to the statue,
All right.
trying to
Funkin.
avoid the spiders.
Yeah, I will enter
Funkin,
slowly.
you make your...
Go ahead. I said I enter slowly.
Okay. Funkin, you make your way to the center and you reach the statue. Oh, stand by. Yes, it is a statue of a satyr. And coiled around the statue is a thorny vine with 5 roses growing out of it. Each of them a different color. A black rose, blue, green, red, and white. Colors of magic. Or colors of chromatic dragons. Mm-hmm.
I do detect magic. If it's still not up, it would probably still be up.
Does not appear to be magical.
And so this looks like a statue.
No, I like Koala going over to comfort Locke. Maybe give him a hug.
The koala offers the arms open and a hug to Locke.
No. Locke runs up the stairs. No, run away! It's too much. It's too much. Up the stairs.
I approach. So what do you make of this? So looking over the satyr statue, is there anything about it? Name at the bottom plate? Anything particular about it?
What's it made of?
1 second. Funkin, were you done with the statue?
Oh yeah, I didn't really say anything. With detect magic, I'm just doing what Bartob's doing, checking it out, seeing.
Okay, Bartob, you arrive at the statue. Does not appear to be labeled. Yeah. No inscription. What was your other question?
What's it made of?
Stone.
Is he playing our normal racial pan flute? Or a regular flute?
Yes, he is.
Also
Actually,
made of stone?
it says pipes.
Pipes.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's a
Pan flute. What do you two magicians make of the flowers? They're very odd.
Yeah, but they're not magical, so I don't think they have. Just looking through them, so they from the same plant. Would I know anything about? Oh,
As you were inspecting this statue, Fonkin from behind you, the soil sort of digs up and an ettercap emerges. 2 more emerge from the south side of the garden. All 3 assume a threatening posture and hiss at you and clap their claws, their mandibles, if you will, threateningly.
who are you? I say as I'm grabbing my unicorn horn, which is my wand.
I'll join them.
They continue to hiss angrily.
I doubt
Speaking
Funkin would
Sylvan,
actually.
try some different languages, maybe.
Yeah, I would probably try Sylvan next. Elvish, as I'm not gonna do anything if they don't approach first.
They just continue to hiss. The longer you remain, they hiss louder and they just sort of like dance around angrily. They wave their arms about and hiss angrily at you.
Yeah, no, Funkin wouldn't know about these things. That's just metagaming. Okay. So, yeah, no, I won't do it. I won't do that.
Can I dance even more strangely and hiss at them? Try to assert dominance?
Sure. Yeah, they leave.
Oh, perfect.
Actually, roll an intimidation. I don't do enough social rolls. Roll an intimidation.
Yes, sir.
Say DC 10. All right, they're out
pretty
of there.
intimidating.
They're out of there. You hiss at them and flex and look angry, and they're like, "Oh no, screw that."
With your new axe out.
Very nice.
All right then.
Granted, it doesn't seem like there's much about this.
Seems like a statue devoted to your kind, Bart.
Yes, but I'm not noticing anything else familiar.
Checking
Maybe-
the other vines of roses, are most of the roses like a single colored rose per, like each bush has one color?
No, different colors come from the same bush.
Okay, like so that's not just for the one that's on the 5 that are on the statue.
Correct.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't question that. And this was let down. I mumbled to myself, but I don't actually think that. I'm probably just missing something.
I'm gonna actively search like the statue at the base, maybe like a secret compartment.
You continue to search the statue for some indications of what this might be, who this might be, or any kind of secret compartments. Anything. And you come up with nothing.
Okay.
Other than the colors of the roses, do these bushes look odd in any way?
They look like regular rose bushes. A little bit more vibrant than you're used to. It's got that touch of Feywild to it. Also, they're covered in spider webs. From what you can assume, the ettercaps have set up camp here.
Well, want to join back up with Locke and check out this last thing before crossing up the stairs?
Yes. There's nothing else here.
Or
Are you here now, Ian?
He seems to still be muted. He's probably just listening.
Okay.
Is this like some kind of water wheel?
That is a fountain. Stand by for description.
I'm gonna close the gate behind when we leave.
Noted. A marble fountain rises from the bank of the stream, overflowing with time-frozen water that spills from the mouths of sculpted animals. The frozen spray surrounding the fountain creates rainbows in the air around it.
As a
Oh,
quick
Jack,
note,
if-
guys, since we are the first ones here, we should be dropping chalk messages, like at the axe and at the gate to that place.
we should fill them with puns. and awful advice, so that they never listen to a chalk message again, right?
No.
Kind of like the way it's been going. By the axe, we write chop chop.
They'll pick it up and start chopping into the freaking log.
Yeah.
Is there any inscriptions around the fountain, or just
There is not. Only statues of animals spitting out water.
and what do I see with my probably still detect magic eyes?
Detect magic. The fountain is magical, in fact, and it radiates transmutation magic.
Probably where the rainbows are coming.
Is this like that pot where that transmuted you all into giant frogs or something?
I'll throw a silver coin in there.
All right. The silver coin makes a loud plop noise as it rests on the surface of the water.
Well, it rests on top because it's all gelatin.
Right.
I make a wish to myself.
And I cast shape water and make a little Pac-Man come up and bite the coin and sink to the bottom.
All right.
Back at the statue, I want to put that down at the bottom.
Yes, Bartob.
Nice.
All right. Noted.
Except, keep the. I think that's a typo of Prismere, which
Yeah,
makes it
I
better.
spelled Prismere the correct way. I didn't know how to spell it.
Oh, okay.
No, I like it better spelled wrong. Prismer.
The hero of Prismer.
That's right.
Say it's been obscure with webs,
With a hiccup on the end. I like using those.
So this fountain is magical, but we can't figure it out.
Transmutation magic, but do we just want to test it randomly?
I mean, I tried throwing a coin, but I bet you the water's got to be running right for it to work correctly.
I mean, I still detect magic.
What are you gonna do? Does it
I
seem
wanna-
like the fountain, like, does it look like there's like, is it like an outer rim and like any normal fountain that you would see, like where you can, it looks like a ledge and then it builds up to the middle part of it or whatever?
Yeah.
It's not like seating or anything like that.
Yeah, it's got a lip that's 2 feet high, and then the water level is close to the lip, and then it's got a bunch of animals in the center spitting out water.
Anyone want to try drinking?
Or eat some jello.
It's true. I'll take that as a no, because I'm not willing to myself. I just want someone else to do it. I want all the excitement with none of the risk.
Oh, I threw my coin in there.
Yeah. Anything special, but anything special about this big lake part?
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you moved over there. The lake part. Willow trees encircle this sheltered pond. There are lily pads that dot the mirror-like surface of the water, and hungry dragonflies dart about. These dragonflies are not frozen in time. The dragonflies are feeding on motionless fireflies that form an unmoving cloud above the still water. The fireflies are frozen in time. The dragonflies are not. And the dragonflies are eating the frozen fireflies.
Wow. So if they've been frozen for 2 years, you would think they would have. What was that?
There was just a lot of fireflies.
Yeah, that would have to be a lot if they lasted 2 years.
Fireflies within reach.
Yes.
Okay, well, I would like to also participate in the task of eating the fireflies.
All right.
And welcome back, Ian.
I've been back for a while. I'm just kind of taking the back seat. I've been moving my character around here and there, just kind of listening.
I've been kind of dragging you with me because I thought you were still in your car.
I know. I keep moving it, and then you move it, and I'm like, ah.
Are you good, Ian?
Yeah, I'm all loaded and everything.
Okay. As you are grabbing a couple of fireflies, you notice within the water a form made of a school of shimmering black fish. The form is vaguely humanoid beneath the surface of the water. A delicate hand reaches up from the surface of the water, holding a crown. The hand clutches a crown made of silver needles, and it holds it up to you.
Is there a face or anything to it?
Just a humanoid form made of a school of black fish.
Thank you, fish. And grab it.
The school of fish scatter as you grab the crown. The crown is incredibly uncomfortable to hold due to it being made of silver needles.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll kind of like use like the raggedy part of my cloak to kind of like carry it like without having to touch it too much. They're like, the fish gave me this.
I'll kind of like hold it and like this, like I'll like kind of make my cloak of protection drape my hands as I try to hold it up. Am I expecting it? If you're willing to hand it off. Oh.
Yeah.
As you take the crown from the black fish, all of you hear a voice on the wind, softly, a gentle voice on the wind, say, "The beginning of whenever, the end of ever after, the start of an age, the finale of every moment, the first in history.
Ooh, puzzle. Where's our robot to decipher the puzzle?
It appears to be a riddle, not a puzzle.
A riddle. Okay, same thing. Riddle, puzzle, something to solve.
What do you do? All of you hear this voice.
Or it could be the beginning of whenever is W, the end of ever after is R, start of age is A, T, and H.
Wrath.
Are we taking letters out of it like a puzzle, or is it going to be like a word clue to like a date, like the date?
Well, the fact that that makes a word makes it seem like that's probably the answer.
Yeah, wrath is pretty. It sounds like pretty
Wrath. Okay, wait. So we have wrath, right?
Yeah.
The big lion
Envy
was envy. We got like the 7 deadly sins type thing.
Huh.
What the fuck?
Are there multiple of those guardians? He was saying we, but I don't know if that was just how he talks.
Who's holding it right now? Are you Funkin, or does Kakwala still have it?
I think I
Funkin's
currently,
got it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Got my cloak of protection because I'm assuming that's able to block prickly crown damage.
Well, you might want to try just saying that word. It might be a command word.
Wrath? I just say it.
Nothing happens. There's an ominous silence as you wait for a response.
Well, I think this is probably important.
Back to that satyr statue. Did it look like it was missing something on its head?
It did not. Well,
Okay.
I mean, what does missing something on your head look like?
I don't
Like
know.
not having horns.
There was not anything on his head, so yes, it did look like something was not
It's
there.
missing. Okay.
Do we want to just go up the stairs and see if we can enter?
Oh, maybe we talk to Envy and ask if he knows who Wrath is.
Okay. Let's hope he doesn't yell at us. Let's hope he doesn't yell at us for boring him again.
Is this like another tower over here?
That's what
It
I'm
is.
thinking.
There is a tower to the northeast. The exact same description as the tower to the southwest. It has no roof and there's trees peeking out from within.
But no door.
Can I approach?
No door. There is a walkway to the north of it that's roughly 10 feet high. It appears to lead from the castle. Or connect to the castle, I should say.
So it looks like you have to get there from the castle somehow.
So you have to go in the castle and go in around to it.
Correct. Or fly or climb.
Mm.
Is that big vine out of place that's underneath the tower? Since we can probably see it from here.
That is interesting.
You said it was 10 feet tall to climb the platform over here to the door? Or to...
Yeah, there's a 10-foot smooth stone wall in front of you. And at the top is a catwalk that leads to the tower.
Can I climb it? I have everything I would need to climb a wall. Pittons. Can I try?
You can certainly try. As far as that vine, man, that's weird. Yeah, there's that vine is there. You can't see the beginning or the end of it.
Y'all want to see giants?
Yeah.
Well, let's follow Pelly first. Maybe he can lift us. If it's only 10 foot, and he's what, like 7, 8 feet tall?
He could probably reach up to the top and use that to pull himself up.
I'm only 7'2".
Pelly, you are unable to hammer pitons into the wall.
Really? Okay.
The wall is
I-
magically protected from damage.
I crouch down,
That
give
makes
him a
sense.
boost to step on me, and is he tall enough to to grab the top of? Because it's only 10 feet above him.
Sure. Yeah,
Pelly,
Pelly, you climbing up that way?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. You arrive at the catwalk. You see a set of double doors to the north and to the south. The south
Lower-
doors are labeled. Do what?
I'm sorry, go ahead. My bad.
The south doors are labeled Wrath.
Okay.
I'm like, lower a rope and help us up.
Yeah, can I tie a rope around my waist and then lower it down?
Sure.
I will climb.
I'll follow as well.
Okay.
Smooth.
Anyone who attempts to climb does so without issue. No athletics needed because even if you fail, you just kind of plop back on the ground and try again. So with enough effort, you are able to scale the wall.
You coming, Kokwala?
Yeah. There we go. He darkened it, so I had to move my thing.
Oh, you must not have vision.
Yeah, it's all darkened once we got up on the edge. Everything went dark.
Yeah.
It's a magical balcony.
Do you guys need the description again?
Nope.
Please.
South door says Wrath.
Okay.
No label on the north door?
No label in the north door.
So
Well, we
they
have something that belongs in here.
Okay, so let's open the door.
So, before we open it, though, like, remember how the other one was talking we?
Yeah.
So I wonder if this is what he meant. So maybe there's another line in here?
maybe it's just saying the beginning of whenever, the end of ever after, the start of an age, the finale of every moment, the first in history.
Maybe it's a bear.
And maybe that just opens.
Did we want to try to put that crown on?
It
Well,
hurts.
I'm just gonna check the door for.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna check the door for traps or to see if it's locked.
Does not appear to be trapped or locked.
I'm gonna open the door.
All right. The door opens up, revealing a very similar scene to the envy door. Only this time, instead of a lion statue in the center, it is a stag, a deer in the center. I don't have a handout for the stag, sadly. But it is the same design, and it has that green glow in its mouth. And it greets you as you enter. We are Wrath.
The beginning of whenever. And I'm gonna like kind of say that whole passage as I step inside.
Okay. The stag says, "Do not speak riddles to me. What business do you have here?"
Is this yours as I present the crown?
The stag lowers its head for you to place the crown.
I'll take that as a yes as I put it on.
As you place the silver needled crown on its head, it begins to transform into a crown of golden roses.
Interesting.
Now the Satire Garden seems a little bit more a place that might be interesting.
The stag says, "Thank you for your generous contribution."
May we ask, do you know what has happened to Zybilna?
Zybilna is not present at the tower in this moment. Or the castle, excuse me.
Would you be able to sense her with the time stoppage that is going around here? If she was in this time stop.
No.
You wouldn't be able to sense her?
No.
So she could be here frozen in time.
The stag just pauses and looks at you.
Is it possible for us to be able to still see the regular garden, or do we have to go back down?
Are you asking the stag or are you asking me?
No, you. Yeah, you.
You cannot see the garden from here unless you look out over the catwalk. But from inside the tower, no. And I'll say this, the stag says, I can assure you that Zybilna is not present in the castle.
Are you friends with...
I would not have been summoned here if that was the case.
If her physical body was in the castle?
The stag does not respond.
So are you friends with the NV that we met earlier?
No. No, we are not.
Oh. Well.
Could you beat him in a fight?
No. Zybilna's magic prevents us from harming each other.
Do you know who the statue of the satyr is across the garden?
The stag says, I grow bored of your questions. You may excuse yourselves.
I thought this. I was sure the stag was going to say.
We grow bored. Sorry. We.
I thought for sure the stag would say there's a sign that says that's Bartab Smiter.
I'll head out, not wanting to piss this guy off either. Even though he's probably, wrath.
Yeah.
Well, I guess let's check inside this big building now, because we can.
I want to look over the edge again at the main area.
Yeah, do you think there might be something for envy?
You don't see.
What I was thinking.
Let me see if I can remove this. Yeah, that looks fine.
There we go.
The garden appears unchanged.
Well, let's check inside.
Well, no, he had an idea though. What if there's something for envy that we missed? We haven't looked all around.
Point out where we haven't looked.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Like, where?
Well, we haven't looked inside. And if you think about it, most people would have gone inside if this is the entrance from here. Like, obviously different rooms, but...
Right.
I think we don't have to limit ourselves to the garden right now.
Something could be inside the castle, too.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
The only thing I can think of is that there would have been something inside the satire area that we missed.
I think
All right,
we
the
have.
pond was Wraith and the satire area was Envy. Okay.
I mean, it's the only thing I can think of right now is like the lake was Wrath, and then there's the satire garden, unless that axe has something to do with him, since we saw him earlier, after the axe. But
I
at
don't
this
think.
point,
I think we should just look for where we know we haven't explored yet, rather than trying to find stuff that we're not even sure exists.
I totally agree. Just thoughts.
I do have a dog arachnid. If you look in the description
You
of
wanna
all of
lead the
my
way?
videos, you should
Yes.
see a link to puppy pics.
I will check
that
the
is
door
Homer's
again. I
Instagram.
always
That's
check
my
the door for
basset hound.
traps because it's just, yeah.
The one time you don't.
Does not appear to be trapped or locked.
I open the door using the giant.
Let me check something real quick in the room before you open this door.
Okay.
Actually, all right, no, that's fine. We'll do this room next, and then I want to take a real quick break. Go grab a drink. Entering this room. Stand by for description. This candlelit workroom. I almost said workout room. This candlelit workroom contains tables, dressers, and bunks for the palace staff. 5 goblins are frozen in place like statues, caught in the mundane chores of ironing clothes, darning socks, and folding sheets. There is a row of brass bells mounted on one wall. You can assume these are servant bells.
And where are those bells located?
Along the wall.
To me, it's these things.
You want a specific? Yeah,
That's kind of what I was thinking. Like, I was just curious.
Yeah, I wasn't actually sure. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, those look like bells.
I want to go to the one that's ironing and kind
Okay.
of put my hand close to the iron, see if the iron's still hot.
The iron is not hot.
Oh, the irony.
As I get near this blue rug, I casually poke it with my sword.
Are these tables?
Yes, and the rug appears unresponsive
For now.
for now.
The rug's actually an animated rug that's frozen in time.
Exactly. Okay.
This is your chance to kill it.
Finally.
Start pulling it one thread at a time.
Yeah. Just chanting like, yeah. This is what you get now, rug. Right now, huh? One at a time. Yeah. Come on.
The rug still appears unresponsive.
Okay, I leave it alone.
But you could swear that it was looking at you funny.
Oh, I pull another thread. You must explain that to chat so I don't seem totally insane.
Nope.
No,
No, I don't think I will.
no, I don't think I will.
Okay, I will. Najit has had a bad experience with rugs of smothering. Couple of them.
Well, I was only attacked by one. Incog was attacked by another one. I think our whole group has had a problem with them. Alright, so you said we're taking a break. Get something to drink.
Yeah, you guys can discuss plans while I go grab a drink real quick.
Be right back.
Intermission.
Yeah, I'll be right back too.
Me too.
Great meeting, guys.
All right, so while they're doing that, I'm gonna go snuggle up in one of these beds.
Quick power nap.
Yeah. Ooh, actually, can we do that? Can we take a short rest?
So, what I missed with the decision? Why are we over here?
And
We just climbed up the wall.
So, we went from being near where we were going to go to the play, and now we're over here. I missed that conversation.
Apparently we did that last session when we decided to go towards the monster. The path that we're told was dangerous, but went to Zybilna's castle, and so when we said we're going to go past it, we came here.
Exactly, Terra Castle.
Oh.
So yeah, let's just skip beyond and just
Wait, what?
yeah. I don't. We have the horn. I don't know if there's anything we actually need from Jan.
Well,
I don't know. We'll find out.
Well, it's what it sounds like is maybe Zybilna's not here, so maybe we'll find out.
By monster, it was that was the skulls, right?
Yes. I think anything that can just pepper a party with 3 fireballs before they can even move can be defined as a monster.
Yeah. But I was just making sure. So basically, we went from that, we crossed the bridge, and then ended up
Boom.
over here. Is this...
Yeah.
Oh.
wait, so were we supposed to turn back at those flame skulls?
We're not, again, we weren't supposed to do anything,
True.
but
I'm just making sure.
we
Was
didn't. If we wanted to face the flame skulls, the reason we faced them was because we wanted to go down the path, and that path led to here.
No,
I think we might
I
have
got
just-
that.
Yeah.
But
We could have avoided the flame skulls and not even gone over this hill and just went, hey, we're going to stay here in Yan if we wanted to, and we didn't. I think we misunderstood that going down the path was going to actually lead us. Like, I thought this was a back way to whatever.
All right, I'm back.
yeah,
Yeah,
Good
ambulance.
Yeah, I thought that's kind of I thought too. I totally misunderstood that. I thought this was a back way into Evelyn's Moongrave's place.
Y'all need to stop reading ahead because I changed it.
Didn't read ahead.
Uh-huh.
wait, and also I was thinking, we teleported to, what was it called? That Lizard Folk Village,
Mm-hmm.
and that had one of these. What's the name? One of these teleporting standing stone things.
Teleportation circles?
Yes.
Ooh, yeah. I'll say you have the coordinates to that too.
And thither, right?
That was in the material plane.
Yeah. It was a fey crossing into the material plane.
Gotcha. And so this is 2 then. Wow.
No, this is a teleportation circle. This one can take you to another teleportation circle that has been set up.
Gotcha.
Fast
And that
travel,
was-
boys.
Yeah, and that one's
it's a
in-
fast travel point.
Yeah, and I don't know that I'd have to make one. I can now make a teleportation circle. Well, when I have access to teleportation circles, I don't think I have access to them yet. I know the coordinates, so I can be like, hey, hook this up to this portal here.
I wonder how you do that. Like, do you position rocks in certain directions?
You fake it till you
Actually,
make it.
It's just like a Stargate. You like punch it in glyphs. Okay, so we are inside The servants' quarters. There's beds and there's frozen goblins. Does anybody have a passive perception of 16 or higher?
Crazy. Oh.
Good quality, you got a 19?
What?
Does anybody have a passive perception 16 plus?
Do not.
What application do I use to run my games? Roll 20.
Nope.
Wow.
My
Yeah, I
goodness.
purposely made him have a low passive.
My goodness. I don't think I've ever run a group that didn't have somebody.
Yeah, I
percent.
wanted to change it up.
Okay.
The
In that
clothes-
case, you get the feeling that you're being watched.
Somebody's watching me.
The clothes, are they all? Do they look like one person's clothes? Are they different people's clothes?
Different people's clothing, different shapes and sizes and races and body types. These are clearly
and
for
also,
the guests. Go ahead.
Sorry about that. I'm also snuggled up in one of the beds.
It is so comfy.
Thank
It's
goodness.
like a hotel bed. So feather soft.
Is it my size though?
It is not. It is sized for a goblin.
Ooh, okay. Man, it's only in the small of my
watching Elf.
Exactly.
Exactly. Do the goblin eyes seem to move?
Or
Or
the
no.
movie Big. The goblin eyes do not seem to move.
Has anybody tried to ring one of the bells yet?
Not yet.
It's imagine that I hit bang. I just hit the one that I'm next to.
All right.
If it-
Ding! We got a gong. We'll use that. Not quite a
Nice.
bell,
Big
but
bell.
Wow, that's pretty majestic sounding bell. I mean, like,
I
wait,
actually
wait.
think it's the opposite way, guys. Like
Okay.
somebody, if this is the servants' quarters, somebody in another room rings one of those bells, and when it rings, one of these servants is supposed to run and answer it.
you know, that makes sense. But I like to think of it like this gong is just towards the servants. They just call each other when they're pissed. They need help.
Actually, that would make sense. If somebody does need help, they'll play and they'll get some help.
But like, they
Anybody
don't
looks
actually
like
need
help.
help. They just want to split up their workload because they're lazy. Because that's where my head's going.
you sound experienced in this matter.
Yes.
You've worked for the city by chance?
Nah. But-
Construction work, maybe? All right, what's everybody doing within the servants' quarters? There is a set of double doors to the north. And are these windows? Hold on, let me reveal these. No, I guess not. It's weird. Whatever.
They look like it, like the light on the floor. You're talking about the west wall.
Yeah, those look like windows, but Roll20 doesn't have the means to hide them, so I'm guessing they're illusionary windows. So you see windows in the wall, but they are clearly illusions of a night sky. You can see the stars and the moon.
One-way mirrors, guys.
What does everyone do? It's like pulling teeth
Can
with
I
y'all
try to-
tonight.
Can I try to roll a perception?
A roll of the perception as you search the room. Sure.
Oh,
A 6. You find nothing of interest within this room.
not even a dust bunny.
Especially not.
This would be the place that has an actual bunny made of dust bouncing.
Yes, it would.
No
Well, do
one's
we-
doors, guys.
I vote left. Cast my vote.
Left sounds fine.
I will check the door for traps.
Onward and leftward.
Traps and locked. It is
my
not
God.
trapped or locked.
I open the door. Step out of the way.
The door opens up, revealing a balcony. The balcony is overlooking a massive vortex of a storm cloud below.
Sweet. Jesus.
And
Holy
a,
smokes.
and a castle floats above the vortex, connected only by bridges that link this floating castle to the rest of the castle. These floating towers to the rest of the castle. Language.
Don't you love those moments as a DM when you're like saying a sentence and you're like, wait a minute.
This makes no logical sense.
Words.
How
It's
far?
like I just used the same description twice or 3 times in a row.
How far would this jump be from here? To,
looks to be about
to here.
30 feet. Oh, 20 feet for that jump.
There may be a door the other direction. We don't probably need to jump off into no man's land.
Yeah.
No, yeah,
my
no.
my
Just making
assumption is this door could probably lead to a different room.
Hey, Locke, how about you stop thinking, okay?
Don't
Whatever.
let it happen again.
Yeah,
Go for it.
You obviously didn't check the party description when you signed up.
There was a party description?
I didn't know I was in Take the Easy Road Tuesday.
Okay, throw your egg over there.
Got your back.
All right, yeah. I guess we're checking this other door.
Yeah.
Right to the north.
I will check this door.
This door opens up, revealing a kitchen area.
Oh my.
All right, I'm gonna read this description slow because there's a lot going on in here.
Yeah, there is.
Let me get in position here. All right, an 8-foot tall, 3-foot diameter, multi-layered cake rests on a large round table in this kitchen, which also contains a stove and an assortment of mismatched cupboards and work tables. There are 8 pixies suspended in midair around the cake, each of them wearing a chef's hat and a flour-stained apron. 6 of them are squeezing tubes that have icing coming out of them. The other have armfuls of tiny crimson candles. Thick creepers with broad leaves encroach on the kitchen through a partially open door in the middle of a concave wall. The roots stretch out across the floor and coil around the large table, but not around a smaller rectangular wheeled table to the southeast that has 3 trussed up giant rats on it on serving plates. These giant rats appear to be a meal, as does this cake.
Giant rat. I hear it tastes tender.
Must be some other lizard folks around Kokwala.
Waste not.
But come on, boys. Let's finish this cake.
Was it someone's birthday or something?
I want to go and look and count the candles that the pixies have.
Yeah, can we, can I set the pixies down? Can I grab them out of the air? Maybe put them down on a table or something?
Sure. You grab a couple
Just so they don't,
pixies. You grab the ones that are in arm's reach out of the air and set them down safely. Counting the candles. That is a good question. Over 100. You lose count after 100.
It's the dragon.
I chuckle, can only count to 100, and I start counting and lose track at 25.
Maybe we should have the crocodile count.
Oh yeah, he is the smartest.
The crocodile. Idiots, all of you.
His first words, an insult.
So proud. So proud.
I'm so proud of my baby.
It's not an insult. It's a factual observation.
I will reward him with a rat off of my hat.
I find this delectable. Thank you, parental figure.
You are validated.
You were validated. They grow up so fast.
That's awesome.
Oh,
So you said these creepers. Is the creepers frozen too?
The creepers are clearly not frozen. They are working their way towards that birthday cake.
Yeah, the creepers want the cake,
Unacceptable.
and they don't want the rat. I think the cake's for the Jabberwock.
The what?
The Jabberwocky.
Then
that
when
big
did?
dragon thing.
Get out your axes, start chopping this thing down.
Yeah,
two.
actually.
You have one big.
Did we hear more about a Jabberwocky?
We know it's from the notes that I,
Oh, we're just talking about the notes. Okay, I was making sure I didn't miss anything.
yeah, we
No.
didn't learn anything new. It's just we know one exists.
But R2, you have Woodbane.
We're sure this cake wouldn't be like one of maybe Sybelda's birthday or something like that.
Yeah,
It
that's
could
true.
be. Well, it could be.
Because from everything we know so far, there was like a gathering of people together, and then they froze it there. So maybe it was like her birthday or something. I don't know.
A logical guess.
Does this plant in any way look like the plant that I've seen Arthur bring out in water? Like the leaf structure or anything like that?
No, it does not.
Actually, how was that plant doing?
It needs to be repotted.
You check on the plant, it has died.
Huh?
I said it has died.
But I still carry it around.
Oh, Lord.
It was such a cool item that you guys just ignored the entire campaign.
That sounds about right.
We brought it along, but we ignored it.
So what do you do?
So looking into this room, is this a tower room? Where does this plant growing out of?
So looking through this doorway, you see the base of a beanstalk. Here, the palace, I'm going to read this real slow. Here, the palace has been torn asunder by the growth of an enormous beanstalk that has lifted one of its towers high into the air. The space beyond the open doorway is choked with rubble and the thick roots that form the base of the beanstalk. And before you ask, the beanstalk is 80 feet high, elevating the floor of the tower 20 feet above the roof of the palace. The DC to climb such a beanstalk is DC 15 athletics.
Can I try making it easier by using some pythons?
That is with your pythons.
Oh,
Damn, boy.
yeah, right. Should we do some? What was it? Giant killing? Jack and the Beanstalk? Or should we keep moving through this? That's what I'm asking.
I could probably climb it, but
Would the entire party be able to?
is that
Not in one go.
Yeah.
I looked down at my hooves. Do these look like feet made for climbing?
Yes.
is this thing like moving a lot, or just it just looks like it's just growing?
Sorry, I don't understand the question. It is not moving. It looks like a regular plant.
It looks like a regular plant that's just growing around the cake.
Yes. It looks like a regular plant, but it looks like it grew suddenly and way larger than a normal beanstalk.
Okay.
And it wasn't affected by the time stop.
This was clearly done after the time stop.
Ooh, okay. Can I get some of that chalk? And can I write on the actual beanstalk, like, Jack, question mark?
Oh, that and Steely. I wanted to write on. I forgot to say it when we did the door here, when that revealed the thunder and everything like that.
Mm-hmm. The sun,
I wanted to write. Yeah, I wanted to write "Welcome to the Thunderdome."
Welcome to the Thunderdome. Noted.
Thank you.
All right. What's
I have a
up?
feeling most people aren't coming in this way.
But they'll see it eventually. So we should keep moving through the house?
I almost want to chop this thing down.
Yeah.
I would say go ahead.
Well, I can't do that.
Oh, yeah.
I
I
look at
choose
Pella.
that, Woodbane.
Is this thing reacting to us being around it?
It does not appear to be moving or anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't say chop it down. I thought about chopping off the tendril that's going around the cake, but I don't see any necessary reason we need to do that now. And I wouldn't chop it down in case we want to climb it later.
Right? Yeah, that's a good idea, and that could crash right into like the actual castle itself.
But aren't we TPK Tuesday for a reason?
Do it for the vine.
You do want to trim them to make them grow better.
TPK Tuesday. Tower and Palace Killers.
Yeah, there we go.
Let's go kill his palace.
I thought it was topiary plant killers.
You mean that too?
I'd say we keep exploring for now, guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unless you want to climb the beanstalk.
No, I would just say let's keep moving to the house.
Yeah, I'm gonna check this door that I'm at.
All right. This north double door. Well, there's two double doors to the north. You're going to check this one on the right.
Yes.
Okay. This door opens up, revealing a dining room.
What the fuck?
Or a banquet hall, excuse me. It's fancy. Banquet hall.
Oh, shit.
What's that? Ooh.
The banquet hall, paintings of fey creatures and the mounted heads of majestic elk with golden horns decorate the walls of this dining hall. And in the middle, a deformed giant squats at the head of a table piled with food. The grease-stained tablecloth is tucked under the giant's chin, and she washes down each slobbering mouthful of food with a gulp from a barrel of beer. There's a tea cart in one corner of the banquet hall that has an iron kettle, and steaming soup rests on a dolly.
You said she was a giant, correct?
She is a Fomorian, to be more specific.
Gotcha. Nobody else knows giant, right?
I don't know giant.
I don't know giant.
I know giant. I guess I'll call out to her. Greetings. We mean you no harm. Me and my group, we've been tasked to find Zybilna.
The giant looks over at you and takes like just puts an entire turkey in her mouth and then like sucks all the meat off of the bone and then throws the bones down on the floor. Where's my cake? Kellic promised me cake.
Kellic was frozen suddenly. Don't know how. But we will be getting a cake out soon. And then I'll relay that to the group.
Get my cake.
Guys, she really wants her cake.
Is this like a cart right here, like a serving cart?
It does.
Said it had soup on it.
And it does have stuff on it?
Yes. We'll say leftovers. Wait, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, the tea carts contains utensils, candlesticks, teacups, saucers, bowls, and napkins.
All right, I'm gonna go over there and grab that and push it. Like, oh, well, we need this cart to get the cake. It's quite big a cake.
She glares at you as you grab the cart. She says, "If you come back without the cake, I'll eat you instead."
Wouldn't dream of it.
Where was the cauldron of soup?
It's on the cart.
Okay.
Is there any like finishing touches that the cake needs? You said that there were a few pixies holding some frosting.
Yeah, they're in the middle. Like it still needs its candles.
Kaqual is our cook. He can finish the cake.
He's the best chef.
Looking at the way she's eating, I don't think she cares.
We're gonna have to. I mean, if we're gonna move this cake, we're gonna have to get rid of this vine tendril here.
Or we just try the other door.
Yeah, could do that first.
So that Fomorian works for Kellic. That's the wizard from the League of Malice. I forgot what it was.
Malevolent.
I think so, yeah.
Malevolence. Yeah, Kellic. He was. That's his name. And he's supposed to be here in the palace somewhere.
He must be frozen too, then.
No. This is after.
Oh,
So
he's the one that sent the assassin after the. Yeah, I don't know why we're feeding the giant unless we want to try to get some information out of him.
Yeah, I just wanted to bring the cart back in, so that if we need to come back and we can get the cake and do that, like, we're going to be like, oh, sorry it took so long, but they left it in a big disarray in there. We wanted to make sure it was perfect for you.
So what do we want to do? Do we want to go back in there, or do we want to go to the other door?
I needed a reason to get out of there.
Yeah, we'll just we'll move her cake. We'll put on the table for her.
Or do we just not come back? Or...
Yeah.
Or do we just go kill the giant?
You want to kill the giant? I'm willing to kill the giant, but we might earn our name again.
I mean, let's go kill a giant.
Okay.
Should we?
Are we gonna take the cake first?
Wait, we're gonna go kill the giant? That was the decision? What?
I mean,
down.
she does work for Kellic.
Yeah, but I mean, we don't necessarily know because we might need Kellic to break this thing. Wasn't Kellic the only one that we know of so far that knows how to break the curse? Besides
aren't we
the
doing-
fact that we know.
Or who said she's working for Kellic? I mean, he could have just done the same thing we did.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I don't know. I don't want to jump straight into just axe murder this thing.
Well,
But
we don't need
I
to
mean,
throw the first punch for it to
did
throw the.
threaten to eat you, but if it tries to eat you, then yeah, we'll fucking kill it.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like, I think we should keep moving, and we have a way to get the cake out there if we have to.
Okay.
I walk over and open this door.
So, just to be clear, there was a set of double doors on the other side of the Fomorian, and there
I
was
was
a set
just
of,
looking at that.
and there was a set of double doors on the east wall.
Yeah.
The stuff that could be blocked by the Fomorian.
Yeah, and
I
we
mean-
could always too, like if we want to check the rooms first. I mean, we could always
Yeah, we can first check
Check.
out what we have access
We can
to.
give her the
Yeah.
cake, check the rooms, or like try to have a conversation and find out why this thing is here in the first place. If it's been here for a long time, or if it's been here like if it came with the fucking with the
plant?
vine. Yeah.
Jelly, what is that black dotted line along the edge?
Balcony. There's a balcony overlooking this dining hall.
Okay, so that's a balcony. Okay. Thank you. I open this door.
Okay, you do. I was about to ask. Do you continue to open this door? This door opens up into a long hallway. Let me check my hallway here. Oh my gosh, worst DM cannot keep up with the descriptions. The walls of this hall are illustrated with painted panels depicting a starry sky. The paintings show what a viewer would see while looking out through a set of windows into a clear, moonless night.
My turn. This is just a hallway, guys. A lot of paintings.
There's something around the bend. Is that a bend at the end? Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, and that's the staircase that's going towards the castle.
Do we want to check the perimeter and then go in?
Yeah.
So, this way. Big tower.
Falcon, you run ahead to the tower. There's a spiral staircase. All right, hold on. Let me double check my notes here.
Wait,
the
is there
walls.
an enemy that's just flying around out there?
Say again.
Is there just a random enemy flying around outside? Or NPC?
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I guess you guys can see that from as you pass. Yeah, as you pass this opening here by Kakwala and Bartok, you see. This is a funny description. You see that part of the tower wall has exploded outward, and its stony fragments are hanging in the air, as though time around it has stopped. Among the debris suspended above the stormy vortex is an armored knight with a sword in one hand and a shield in the other. He looks like he was thrown backward through the exploding wall before being frozen in place.
Well, that sucks for him.
What are we, heroes?
Yeah, are we able to mage hand? Does that push him? Oh, and the mage hand's only 30 feet, right?
And it's
I was
5
just
now.
looking that up. It's only 30 feet.
And it's got.
And it doesn't have much strength either.
You could tickle him with it.
Well, you'd want to you have the mage hand rope and tie a rope around him.
The question is, does fireball hit?
Yes.
Yes.
Is he how far up or that balcony that we see out there, right south of him? How far away is he from that?
15. Oh, 20.
So he's
Perfect.
basically at that level. He's not falling real far.
Could we lasso him? Or like, if I had a whip, could I whip him
We
to...
could tie a couple ropes together and just like maybe we can just take pop shots of the lasso and try to.
No, you make a loop with a rope, and then the mage hand from that balcony,
Oh.
the mage hand could go put it over him,
True. Yeah.
and that
My
would.
only worry is so the way we found out the physics from Steely was when we dislodged it, it then was no longer frozen. So if it's
Yeah,
not
if
secure,
it's-
he will just fall.
Well, it's like, I mean, it's a guard. You guys should be able to hold it.
Yeah.
We'll tie it around Pelly's waist.
I'm just saying that if it's not like secure on him and he
Wait,
just
is
fucking eats it.
It's a knight in armor.
Yeah, we just
He
make a
is an
slave knot
armored-
around his head. It's no big deal.
Oh my god. Pull his head off.
I don't see this working, guys.
We must try.
I don't know why.
Do we
it
want
wouldn't
to
work.
try now, or do we want to
Yeah.
wait until we get to here and then try?
Well, that's what we're trying to see. Is there a door? I mean, where are these stairs leading as I walked up?
There is a door at the base of the tower.
We should
Now,
try to
just
rescue him.
just
Yes.
to be sure, we had like a good plan was to take that cake in there too. I mean, I don't want to disregard that plan of taking the cake in, trying to talk to the big giant. Is not a bad idea either. Before we just pass on by this.
I think right now our plan is just don't deal with it if we don't have to. But
I
if
thought we
have
were going to come back and use that cake as a distraction to get past her.
Yeah, like I think we're gonna see what we can get access to now.
Okay, just wanted to be sure.
Gotcha. But yes, we're still going to give her that cake. We don't want an angry
Along with the
Agreed.
knuckle sandwich.
Fomorian chasing around this castle.
Because as soon as that food runs out, she's gonna get angry.
Oh yeah.
You said
Opening
there wasn't much food left.
opening
Yes.
this door up to 48. All right, stand by. I gotta move you guys over to the next tower or the next scene.
Ooh.
In the scene.
All right,
I just
where is
realized-
everybody else? R2, are you staying back? Are you staying behind in the kitchen?
No, I'll follow him. I don't want to stay back with the Fomorian.
Okay. Is everybody going up into this tower because it's going to be a whole scene change?
Yes.
All right.
I would probably follow up because I would wait here a minute, being like, I thought we were going this way. Oh, okay, and then come back.
All right.
There's a guy in danger.
Figure it out. 'cause
Did
I don't
that stop
don't
us
wanna-
before?
I don't want to.
He's only been hanging there for a few years. I mean,
Danger,
Is
Will
there-
Robinson, danger.
I've actually got a question out of character.
Good kill, by the way.
Is there any information on that actual NPC? Or is it just like something that we're supposed to look at?
Information? No, he's not labeled.
Okay, so this is just like something we're making you come up with on the fly.
Steely.
What?
Is this?
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. If somebody was saying
No.
something,
No, you're
I just
good.
had an
Wait, all right,
epiphany of something.
I'm not sure I understood understand the question, Pelly. This is by the book. This guy is here by the book.
Yeah, but us going to him and like trying to flesh him out, that's something you're gonna come up with, right? They don't give us any information on that.
It would.
Well, if we get to him, maybe we have to get to him first.
Probably benefit. Okay, so to be clear, if he is not saved before time stops, he will fall into that vortex and, by the book, quote, be ripped to pieces.
Oh, okay. That widens the.
What'd you expect, Billy?
I thought that we were just going to be walking around this time frozen place. But I understand.
All right, so what can you guys see here? I don't want to. Yeah, this is
an
fine.
empty little room and a little bit of a stairwell over here.
Yes, stand by for description of the empty little room. I'm sorry that it's taken me a second to bounce around. There are literally 50 marked locations, 50, in this damn dungeon.
That's called a good campaign.
I call it something. And I have to refresh because page 50 isn't showing. You know what? No, just use D&D Beyond. This is 48. All right, so you folks entered. Of course, it's empty. This chamber is empty. There's a short staircase that leads up to another tower, and a longer staircase leads down to a hallway on the palace level, which is where you came from.
Onward.
I zigzag through everybody's legs and around the corners.
Stepping on our toes.
Yeah, I continue to move. I want to try to find a way to that guy. So this one
All of a
goes
sudden,
down.
I thought the room was golden. I'm like, how did the room turn golden?
It's Bartob's aura. Whenever a trap goes off, we need to know who's within. All right, making your way up this small staircase to the next tower, the next chamber. You see an enameled red coffer on a pedestal of rotting wood in the middle of this room. The coffer contains nothing because it's closed. You don't know what it contains.
Well, don't bother opening it. It's empty.
Is there no doors? Or is there another door somewhere?
There's no door.
There's
This is
no
weird.
door.
Yeah, this is the top of a tower.
Okay.
That's weird. Why is this like this? I hate this. How do you get out of here?
It's a maze.
All right, hold on. Let me check. All right, so what do you do with the pedestal and the tower while I check how to get in here?
Detect magic, somebody.
Yeah, I will do that.
Is anyone else's image like super blurry for this?
No.
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 Oh, okay. Apparently, like I had to zoom in, and then it finally phased the image in. Okay.
But if we're magically inclined, could detect the magic.
All right, this tower goes up, climbing a staircase. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we're going with it. Yeah, you climb a staircase and it dead ends in this tower here, with this coffer on a pedestal.
Magic teleporting coffer.
So he's detecting magic. I guess while he's doing that, I'll be looking for secret doors.
I'm gonna look for a secret door down here.
Yeah, I'm looking for secret doors up here or secret passageways. Or does it look like the coffer has been moved recently or within the last 200 years or 2 years?
There's a bit of a difference.
You are unsure. You are unsure when the last time this coffer has been moved. It is free of dust, but pretty much everything that you've seen so far has been free of dust. How do you get into this room?
Did we find out if this thing was magical or not?
I asked, and I think he's busy with.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Is it magical? It does not. No, it does not appear to be magical.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if does it have a lid, like it will open.
Yeah. It looks like you can crack it right open. No problem. Does
Well,
not
I'm
appear to
gonna-
be trapped or locked.
Okay, I will open it then.
All right. So
Yeah.
you open it up, and inside is a plum-sized jewel made of red crystal that hums faintly.
The Kyber crystal.
And I still don't detect any magic from.
This crystal appears magical.
Okay.
But he couldn't detect magic from outside the thing.
That's
Well,
right. This
it's-
coffer
yeah.
blocks detect
Yeah.
magic. Don't question
All right.
me.
Oh, absolutely. That's what I was curious about.
What kind of magic?
Superman over here with a lead box right now.
What kind of
Impossible.
magic? Conjuration.
Hmm.
If we want to spend 10 minutes, I can identify it.
Maybe we can just borrow it forever.
In order
We
to
got the-
identify it, you have to touch it.
Oh, yeah, that's a fair point. Which I do. See you later, guys. I'll start making my new character. No.
Game
All right,
over,
you
bud.
do touch the. All right, who's touching the crystal? I'm assuming somebody's touching it.
Bonkin.
You can't just leave the shiny red, beautiful glowing crystal.
Bonkin puts his hands all over this crystal.
All right, roll me an insight.
I just became proficient in it.
Ooh.
Falcon, as you grasp the crystal, you realize that this crystal is the manifestation of Zybilna's desire to punish
boy.
to punish those who have wronged or defied her.
Oh,
The fuck?
and
Low key kind of creep.
is that gonna affect me in any way? Like saving throw wise, or?
You are unsure at the moment.
Well, at this point, think about like we found like envy, wrath, and now we have desire. So like,
Lust.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
go. Let's
I'm
go.
glad I didn't pick that
Yeah, I
one.
don't think lust is what we're here looking at.
Where's my granny nightshade, right?
well, I'm just saying, like we seem to be getting all of these things that have to do with like some sort of
Sin.
right.
Christianity confirmed.
Yeah, well, we found a wreath that was all needles. I mean, I thought about building a cross. I mean,
Who are you planning on hanging on it?
This carnival took a real Catholic turn real quick.
Exactly.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Or do they?
Well, what do you guys want to do? Do you gonna take it?
Well, I've got my hands all over this thing now. So.
I think we have to take it. I mean,
Yeah. I'll keep it on me.
Falcon's got his hands all over her desire.
Her desires just changed a bit.
desire.
Did we find any secret doorways?
You do not find any secret doorways.
But he desires to find a secret doorway.
Well, unfortunately, you're not an
Damn.
archfey, so your desires don't manifest. They just kind of float around in your head, squash dreams that will never come to be.
Why do I play a fantasy game if it's just like real life?
All right, moving back down. back down the staircase.
We're going to continue to explore or go after the...
Continue exploring. Or I kind of do want to fight it from Fomorian, though. But, that's just
You want
me.
to spice it up? We want to deal with this Fomorian thing real quick.
There's a lot of stuff
let's
we
do
have
it.
to do. We gotta save our buddy.
Kind of doing a lot of walking around right now.
Ooh,
We got
Gotta
a
go
guy
save
just
Barb.
floating out there.
let me blow my dice a bit.
That's
Here we
that's a
go.
long way around back.
Do we
Let's
want
get
to
that cake.
present the cake and then check the doors, or do we just want to kill the thing?
I think we
I think
Let's
we
find
present
some
the cake.
time.
I said I
The
would
cake.
do spectator. I will.
Yeah,
I'm not
let's
doing it
present
right
the cake,
away.
try to talk to it, and then if it's like, I want to eat you, then we just kill it.
What program is this? It's roll 20.
we gotta at least give it a chance to not kill us.
She can have her cake and eat it too.
As well, she might.
Do I
Have her
have
cake
to,
and die.
do I have to chop this
Yes.
tendril of the plant off in order to get the cake? Or
You will have to chop this plant to get to the cake, or to be able to wheel the cake out.
Okay, well, I will commence chopping.
All right. One hefty swing from your woodcutter great axe withers the tendril and severs it completely.
And then he picks it up with one hand and unwinds it and flips it over.
Does it sink and go all the way through, or does it hit it and then the thing just falls apart?
He hits it, it goes all the way through, and both ends wither. The part that's severed withers up, turns black and shrivels like a raisin, and then the end of the other starts to shrivel and ride up the vine.
Okay, Koala will look extremely impressed. All right. Does it look like there's a spot for that cart to slide under this cake, or how do they move it?
The cake itself can be rolled. The table can roll.
Okay. I shall grab the cake and roll it.
While he's doing that, I'm going to grab one of the little hats off the pixie, the tiny little hat, and put it on Koala's head.
I'm going to cast mage armor on myself.
What do the hats look like on the pixies?
It's a chef's hat.
Okay, we're going to put one on the crocodile too.
Yes.
So go on top of his headband. So.
The crocodile says, I say this is a aesthetically pleasing form of attire.
A cunning disguise.
They'll never tell it wasn't they'll never tell the difference between us and the pixies.
Indeed. You roll the cake out, and immediately the Fomorian starts barking at you. Where's my cake? Bring me my cake.
I'm gonna stay behind Arthur, trying to be stealthy.
Before we give you the cake, you must answer us why you're here.
The Fomorian slams a fist down on the table and says, no.
Yes,
Cake.
I have the cake.
She looks incredibly frustrated. She grabs her great club from behind her chair and stands up.
Taking out Zybilna's desire to punish those who have wronged her. Does anything react with the Fomorian?
It does not.
Okay.
I hate it when the turn order graphic comes up.
Mid combat's a great time to find out if you get negatives because of that.
Oh, Falcon, you should be able to add a D8.
Yeah. So, can you add 4 to my... I don't really know how to...
You didn't say the rain with that.
Sure. You've got a 20.
He brought up the turn order.
Damn.
Initiatives, please.
Oh no, he said it. He said it now, guys. He never said roll it, so now we've got to re-roll.
Oh man, this is good.
You're in the perfect order. You got the cart, pushing it along.
I know. I actually rolled a decent initiative for once in my life.
I'm counting. I don't know why it's taking so long.
Is a Fomorian a fae?
You are unsure.
Got it.
All right, who's top of the initiative?
Koala,
Funk.
what's your? Yeah, I'm assuming I'm faster.
I believe the alacrity breaks ties.
Even if it doesn't have a 16 dex, which is pretty high for a spellcaster.
Okay. Oh, I'm in. Fine. I'm impressed. Take your turn.
Yep. So I'm gonna cast. As it gets up, I'm gonna cast Phantasmal Force, which is going to be an intelligence save, and I'm gonna basically cast Bavlorna. It thinks Bavlorna is nearby. So I'll approach a bit because I think I need to be a bit closer.
Okay. Post it.
Oh, that doesn't post what I wanted it to post.
It never does. Okay, I know what this does. All right, she gets an int save. 5. All right, will that be your turn?
Yeah, I'll put it as Bavlorna like right there, and then yeah, that'll be my turn. Is
All right, go ahead, Kakwala, while I figure out how she responds to this.
Alrighty. I guess. Let's see if I can. So wait, what's going on with the Phantasmal?
I
You are
brought in one of the hags that is currently in charge of Prismere, right next to the Fomorian, to see how it's gonna really react to this thing. And more, I wanted to use this spell for a while, and I haven't really had any chance to use it.
Yeah. Old Falcon over here, broken record with this goddamn spell. Okay, so that's going on there.
Should have. Can't forget it.
How tall's the ceiling in here?
really high. What for?
Because I want to see if I can bring my owl in and just start doing pecking damage as it does fly by.
Yes, you can. The ceiling's pretty high. It goes all the way to the second floor because of the balcony.
Okay. So it wouldn't attack this turn. This turn would probably just be getting it in here, and I should probably bring out the thing.
Kakwala, what are you doing?
Okay, I'm casting Bless on Bartom, Pelly, and Locke, and then we will also put that on. Sorry, Archer, you don't get it. So yeah, I'm doing a second level to target 4 people, and it's going to be everybody except for myself and Archer.
What is Bless, a D4?
Yes. And then 5, 10, 15. Gonna go right there. And then Locke, I'm gonna give you a bardic inspiration.
Okay. Now your turn.
Yep.
Locke, you're up.
Well, I came in hopefully hiding behind Archer. There, that was kind of my plan when I walked in.
Okay, that'll be your bonus action to hide.
Yep. You want me to roll stealth?
Yeah.
Steely, can I ask why Pelly's 12 is underneath the 10, the 9, and my 7 for initiative?
He must have rolled it late. I'll put it right where it belongs.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Go ahead, Locke. Stealth 24. Okay. Does not spot you. Does not see you. Actually, no, she got a +8. Does not spot you.
Okay, now is that my stealth for this round, or was it before the round began?
That is your stealth for this round.
Okay. Even though I was trying to come in stealth. My point is
so
that
it's
I
a
wanted to
bonus
be able
action.
to.
So it's a bonus action to stealth. So you use your bonus action to stealth, and then you can follow that up with an attack with advantage because you got a 24.
Okay. I just wanted to be able to bonus action stealth at the end of my turn instead, but
Okay, you wanted to start the combat in stealth?
Yeah,
no, just use your bonus action to stealth.
Okay. I am gonna shoot him then with my short bow.
Okay.
Or her, I guess.
You're gonna shoot the Fomorian with the crossbow. You get advantage because you're hidden. 24 hits. I'm assuming. Yes, 24 hits.
All right, that's going to be 23 points of damage. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to hide again.
You already used your bonus action to.
I know, but I wanted to.
you want? Yeah, I got you.
I wanted to be hidden before the battle started.
Yeah, I don't like doing the combat actions before combat. So this is you like doing that. That's something you'd have to like talk about before starting the combat. Be like, I want to stealth.
Well, that's what I tried to do as we were coming in. I was like, I'm stealthing behind Archer when we come into the room.
It's just a bonus action. It's one attack.
Next time,
you'll be all right.
Next time we'll put you in the serving cart and you'll be hidden, and I'll push you.
There we go.
You'll be all right. Let's keep the combat actions in combat. Warwick or
Sounds good.
Silverback, you're up. Silverback, don't make me beg.
All right. So I'm going to approach. Actually, shoot. How far do you think that'd be?
I got you, Locke. You're good.
Those are here. Oh, shoot. Actually, wouldn't even get in range. That's all 30 feet with my movement.
So you can use your action to dash, which doubles your movement.
Or you can hold your action if it gets close.
Yeah, sure. I think I'll hold and try and just get its attention. And that'll be my turn.
Yeah, go all the way up there and hold your action?
Yes.
All right. Well, somebody's got to tank the hits, right?
And you're supposed to
on
tell
her turn. Say again?
I was just telling Pelly he needs to tell what his held action is, like to attack if he comes near or to say hi. You gotta kind of tell him what
did you action to dash? Or did you action
hold action? I'll take a hold action to
attack when she gets close.
Yes, please.
I got you. Well, that is exactly what she's going to do. On her turn, she's going to open up with a curse of the evil eye. So she's got like this one big eye. She stares at you balefully.
Not Bavlorna, that's right next to her.
Silverback. Yeah, she's bitching at Bavlorna too. Like she believes that Bavlorna is part of this crew. So she's going to start swinging at Bavlorna's minions. And she'll take psychic. I believe the psychic damage is on your turn.
Yeah.
Roll me a. Oh, it's this one. Never mind. Roll me a charisma save. Silverback. All right.
That's a lot of damage.
Yes.
You're gonna take 31 psychic damage.
Add that D4, bud.
What was
Oh,
that?
the D4 for.
Yeah, for your saving throw, you need a 4 on it. 4 or 3.
Bless. Just slash
Do you,
R.
want me, do you want me to roll it?
No, I'm good. I got it right now.
Okay.
Yes. Silverback's D4.
Let's show.
Go ahead, Silverback.
I believe in you.
Slash R space D4 in the chat window works.
Oh, of course it didn't show. You said R/D4.
Slash R.
She's gonna
Slash.
follow while you're getting that straightened out. She's gonna follow up with a great club swing.
No, it was the same thing. 2.
All right, you needed a 3, so it's 31 points of psychic damage from her evil eye, and
Okay.
your body starts to deform as she stares at you, and then she rushes in with her great club and gets a wide sweep, attempting to hit Bavlorna and you with a 27 for 15.
Ooh, 19. I have.
15 bludgeoning, 31 psychic.
No, it's 27 to
Oh.
hit.
Yeah,
it's
never mind.
it's a 27 to hit for 15 damage. And then she will pass turn right there. R2.
Oh, so wait, does he get his reaction to swing at her? Since
Yes, he
held-
does. Go ahead and swing Silverback. Sorry about that.
All right, I'm a bonker. Bonker right in the head.
Unless you wanted to use some of your reaction to take some of that damage on.
Yeah, you do have that option as well. But you only have one reaction, so it's either swing or reduce damage.
I'll swing, yeah.
Okay. A 16 hits.
Perfect.
For 5. And just in case it's relevant, this damage is happening before you take damage. I don't know if it's going to be relevant or not, but this is happening before you take your damage. Actually,
Gotcha, okay.
in case it's relevant, the evil eye damage is going to go first. Then she's going to move up. You'll swing and do 5, and then she's going to swing and do 15. Just in case.
Gotcha, okay.
Now, she takes 5. R2, it is your turn.
Yeah. Okay, so if I move up my full movement, and cast Tasha's Caustic Brew.
Okay, she
A
gets a
DC
dex.
15 dex save.
Okay, going out. She failed.
So on the start of her turn, she'll take 9 acid.
9 acid.
Give up, you foul beast. No
He
cake
gave
for
me
you.
the cake.
The cake is not real.
A lie. Oh my god, that has to be one of our notes. Remember to do that, Archer.
Or we can write it on the table.
You know, yeah, it would be funny. Write a message underneath the cake. So like,
love it.
Will that be your turn?
Yeah, I've moved as far as I can. And
Okay, Bartop.
If I move here, do I have advantage for flanking?
You do.
He's learning, Steely. He's learning.
22.
22 hits for 6 whole damage.
Now I'm going to use a second level smite. If he's a fiend or undead, it gets more. So
I don't know if he's a fiend or not.
She
I'm
is
asking
not
him.
a fiend or
About to
undead.
find out.
Okay. So another 9. So that's 15 for my first attack.
9 more damage.
My second attack. Oh, that's a crit.
I hope you have another second level smite.
I do.
I hope you can roll better this time.
17.
Okay, and then the crit on the second level smite will be 66. So 6
Look at those rolls.
and 18.
That was better.
I should have like a thunder sound in your soundboard too.
What about the soundboard?
Don't you have like a thunder or like a crackle?
I do.
Okay, thunder crackle that, because that would be 17 on the first hit and 24.
Nice.
All right, got it.
That is my turn. Wow.
Funkin', give me some phantasmal force damage.
Oh, well, I guess I'll roll it. And then let me just, I just know /R. 4. And then what I'll be doing is have Bevlorna be like, "You here, Missy? Who said you could attack one of my minions?" And then that would be the bonk attacking it. And then yeah. And then that doesn't use up my action, right? That's just
No, that just happens. Part of the
yeah.
spell.
And then I will then cast sorry. And then I want to make sure I had the right spell used. And yeah, so I'll then cast Lightning Ray and put all 3 into 15. I have to roll it 3 times.
And you do get D4s for these. So. Because these are spell attacks, right?
Oh yeah, these are spell attacks. So plus for bless.
Yeah.
So I just roll it once. And then,
Do a separate roll for each.
good. I'm a 4. Do I need to roll one for the? No, I might as well. So that's for the top one. Second one.
Okay. You don't need to roll for the third one. I'll hit.
Okay. And so that much damage. And then my owl will become a beast and attack. Or it's 2 hit. And do I get advantage because it's I'd have it fly down to like right above Pelly?
She would have to fly here next to Bartom.
Okay. And then attack.
Well, actually, any of these squares here, she can get it from Najid or Bartom.
Okay. Yeah. I'd come in, fly, attack. Then, so that's my.
Can
Then
your
I
familiar
don't really-
attack?
You gave me the necktie. That's what the necktie
Oh, I
does.
did. The warlock thing. Yes. All right. Yeah.
And then,
8 and 13 both miss. I'm assuming the owl's not blessed.
well, yeah. So 8 and 13 both. Yeah, that's not blessed. And then it'll fly away. With flyby, you can't use reaction against it.
Correct. Will that be your turn?
And it'll fly up and out of the way. It would only do 1 damage if it hit.
Hey, it's free real estate. Koala, you're up.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Is she limping?
She is not.
All right. Let's see here. Alrighty, well, I'm going to attempt to cast blindness on this thing.
Blindness will suck for this thing. She gets a wisdom, right? No, con.
Save.
Ooh, con is one of her strong ones. Let's see. She got a
Figured,
17.
yeah. Ooh, that's good. All right. Well, it was worth a shot because I figured that would be pretty solid with something with an evil eye. But
Yes, blindness would absolutely end this fight. It would cripple this poor Fomorian. Will that be your turn?
I will give my another bardic to. I'll give a bardic to Silverback. You got a D8, bud. And then that'll be my turn.
Lock.
Thank you.
Lock and load.
All right. I am gonna move to here, and I'm gonna shoot her. 22.
22 hits. Well, what's your stealth first?
I don't even need to be in stealth right now.
Well, to get advantage, you need to stealth.
Yeah, you don't get advantage if someone's there. You get
Okay,
sneak
you are-
attack if someone's.
You are not stealth. A 9 misses.
Okay. I will.
No, I'm kidding. Roll a stealth. I'm
Okay.
assuming you're using your bonus action to stealth.
Yes. I keep forgetting that I gotta.
All right, she does not see you. 22 hits for 9 and 7, 16 damage.
And
Reroll
that
one
will
of the
end
ones.
my turn. What's that?
Reroll one of the ones. You rolled 2 ones and you sneak attack.
Oh shit! Yeah. Okay.
Piercer.
I keep forgetting to check that shit. Like I don't know what the hell I'm thinking tonight. There it is.
Yeah, okay.
16 is what it is.
That's not what I meant.
Reroll
Roll the
those
1.
Reroll the die, not reroll the one.
You gotta really specify, Emperor.
I got you.
Reroll the die.
Next time I'll do better.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna end my turn.
Silverback. Silverback
Alright.
is looking more like Hunchback. Silverback, one of your eyes is starting to grow a little bit bigger than the other. It's starting to kind
Gotcha.
of poke out of your head. And you've got this lump forming on your back. It's causing your body to sort of lean forward. You're having
Alright.
trouble
Starting to get
adjusting.
that, like,
You're having trouble
Uh,
adjusting to this new form. You have disadvantage on ability. Let me repost it.
Ooh,
You have
okay.
disadvantage. Your speed is halved, and you have disadvantage on ability checks, saving throws, and attacks based on strength and dex.
All right. Then I'll take my second wind as my action. Try and regain some health.
Okay.
You are flanking, so you're gonna have just regular rolls on your attacks, by the way.
Okay.
What's your action? Second one's a bonus action, not an
Yeah.
action.
Yeah, what are you
Okay.
doing, Billy?
Rolling it.
Ooh, okay.
Damn, solid roll. That was an entire hit you just got back.
That's true, yeah. But actually, it says you're right. It says as bonus action. So I guess as an action, I would first do another attack, just regular.
Okay.
Should be coming through.
I'm ready. The world holds its breath. 20 to hit for 10. 20 hits, she takes 10.
Well, you have advantage in case you crit, but
No,
He does not have-
oh yeah, but you do have a second attack. But yeah,
Yeah.
forgot. Just got deformed.
Jeez, we're just talking about that.
Pelly's looking deformed. His voice is coming out like that monster from the Goonies.
Guys, help me!
You guys.
Perfect.
Help me, guys! But yeah, and then that'll be my turn.
You
So
get
you
a
attack,
second
Pelly.
swing with your extra attack.
Oh, I've actually wanted to try this, but it says when I take what's the name?
The attack action?
Yeah, I can use a reaction to deal 2d6 thunder damage using my sapphire buckler. But I guess I would wait for this wretched thing to hurt me.
Sure.
Trying at least.
Post it and I'll read it while they take their turn.
Perfect.
But give me a second attack.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry.
Whenever you take the
We're all
attack action, you
waiting
do
on you.
multiple attack.
I don't know what is going on. My head is in the clouds.
I think, Pally, you should play a rogue next.
I don't know.
That is
God,
actually-
Too complicated.
he's playing the easiest class in the game.
No, leave him alone, guys. What he needs to do is look at his character before we play.
All right. Anyway, enough griping.
Yes.
He's cursed after all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. No. He took the curse personal.
All right.
Wait,
But kudos for remembering
Uh,
that shield. I forgot all about that shield.
All right. So
That's the same.
Silverback, your action and your bonus action are done. Are you comfortable where you are?
Yes.
Perfect. All right. Fomorian's turn. She's going to turn her evil eye towards
And melt for 9 hit points.
and
from
melt
the,
for 9 hit
caustic
points because of caustic breath. She's going to turn an evil eye at Bartholomew. Roll me a charisma save. A 20. Take 13 points of damage. And she's also going to swing at you with a great club for 29 points of damage.
Jesus.
Ouch.
No smite. R2, you're up.
Shoot.
No
That's-
smite, only cake.
No cake.
Yeah, that hurt. That hurt bad.
Good.
It didn't hurt as much as the 41 I did to you, but it hurt.
Cake. Bitch.
Mid-combat conversations are the best.
Combat.
Ow, good.
How bad?
Deserved it.
How bad does Pelly and yeah, never.
They don't look great.
I'm sitting comfortably at 27 out of 58.
I look like I'm about to fall over.
Good.
From
Stares
your
at the,
breath.
Stares at the perpetually drinking satyr. He always looks like he's about to fall over.
Shots fired.
That was good.
R2 with the dagger for 27 points of damage.
No, 8 damage.
I like the 27 better.
Yeah, 7 was good, but
That was
Well, nice dagger.
It's a really
Hell yeah.
nice dagger.
Dagger of the gods.
For 8 points of damage.
Wait, Locke, you still have Sir the dragon. I forgot his name.
Sir
Talavar's swords, yes. Putting that to good use?
Probably
No.
not. Probably forgot about it.
No, I know I got it. I'm not getting up that close. You might be the plumb crazy.
Fair.
I can get back that far.
The cheese done slid off your cracker.
Exactly.
Will that be your turn, R2, with the dagger?
Yep.
Bartholomew.
I shall swing again. 11.
The Fomorian says, should have laid on hands.
Do you have bless?
Yeah, he's got
I
bless.
do. Hold on. Thank you. D4. 14 to hit.
14 is her AC.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's my damage.
12.
That is the bard's damage. I love tracking my blessed damage. Bartob, give me a cinematic death.
Oh.
Boom.
Or a cinematic kill, I should say.
I
So used to
bring
you guys
the-
dying, I say cinematic death. I mean a cinematic kill.
Bringing the
Oh,
big
me
old
too.
maul around and an overhand swing. I'm like, your breath still stinks. And I bring it down on her head, crushing it into her shoulders.
I'll put my hand over my face so I can block all the blood being spat at me.
Yes, she is down.
And she belches up all the turkey and all the.
That's why I
Ooh.
smashed the head down into the shoulders so it would not come back up.
I like dying gurgle. No cake. And then walk away.
Oh, I like that.
No cake for you.
Cake. Hits the ground.
See if she has anything of value on her body.
Oh my god. Just without missing a beat.
It's like as I'm describing the death.
Just like sticking the hand in the pocket. It's like,
I just saw the head explode. Like, okay, I think I can.
She
I
has
imagine fucking Locke and fucking Falcon and their tiny ass heads just sticking in this giant's pocket. It's like,
No, I imagine the giant isn't even done hitting the ground, and they're still like digging in.
Steely, did that 12 kill them or the smite?
Oh, the 12 did.
All right, so I didn't have to burn a smite on that.
You did not.
Okay,
But I appreciate the enthusiasm.
I was just making sure.
All right,
Pretty
it's
good.
10. Yeah, it's 10 o'clock.
Okay, so I don't
Alright.
find anything in the pocket, or are we good?
No, she has nothing of interest to you. She's got like bones and like poop and blood collection.
Man, a blue eye. But that eye's been splattered.
She has zero
Hello.
of value to you. If you were a giant at some point, like if you cast enlarge, you could probably use her great club. That's about it.
Ooh, actually, could I use her great club?
The great club. No, it's too big for you.
Even
too
with the
big.
belt of giant.
Even with
depends
my
how long you're
enlarged-
cursed.
I go buy the cake and take some of the frosting and try it.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'll say that you can wield her great club. It's a 3-hander.
Three-hander. Lord have mercy.
It's a
Looks like
massive,
Monster Hunter.
a comically huge monster hunter freaking weapon that you lug on over your hunched back shoulder. It's a great club.
Yes.
As long as you don't turn it into a bagpipe, we'll be fine.
I am severely hurt. Do we have heal spells, or do I use my lay on hands, or do we have a
Trying-
potion?
spells.
We just rest.
Ooh,
Let's rest, yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah, just
long
take
rest in the final dungeon.
Short rest.
Ooh, that's gonna be delicious.
Did we just skip yawn entirely? Is that what just happened?
You guys did yawn. You just didn't do all of it.
Oh, okay.
So we pretty much skipped it.
We did
The only thing you
bare
skipped
bones.
was the theater, and believe me, you guys would not be interested in that.
Really?
Lots of level up.
Oh, and level up, yes.
Oh, we're leveling up again.
Yeah, we're gonna call it there. This is a good stopping point, I think.
Now we actually earned a level up by killing something powerful.
With
Are
those
we in the
balls of
lead now, Steely?
Yeah, you guys started this session in the lead.
Nice.
So go back and write where that cake is.
Yes. Lift up the cake, and under it, we have to write "the cake is a lie."
I'm actually gonna move you guys to a different page because I don't want you exploring.
No, that's how I'm supposed to know everything. God damn
too
it,
late.
Steely.
I'm already in. Like,
It is
Oh, that's
very likely, very, very likely that next session will be the last session.
Oh man.
oh man.
Well, I mean
seven.
the last session of Witchlight. There's more sessions. Like I've just got the Strixhaven book today, and do I have some plans for Strixhaven? Let me tell you.
So we gotta start. So what is the rules for Strixhaven? We gotta be a wizard or an artificer?
Yes, I am thinking of. What did Ash tell you?
Yeah, she was talking earlier about it. That it was stuff you were thinking about.
It's like one of the,
Dramatic
it's like one of those one of those
I read your
sitcom
mind.
things.
I read your mind.
We have to tell her to not do up spoilers every session.
That's
Yeah.
pretty funny. Yeah, I'm thinking of running Strixhaven exclusively wizards, maybe artificer. I don't know if I want to do artificer. I like the idea of wizards, but
Just
artificer.
all wizards, huh?
I'm actually looking forward to running a wizard for the first time ever.
That's what I wanted with this game. I was like, I've never run a wizard.
Can we all be lizard wizards?
Lizard wizard.
I love it.
Yeah,
Just a
all
pack of
wizards.
shamans.
I think the restriction will be all wizards, different which I guess I don't need to put this restriction because I assume everyone's going to choose a different subclass, but I'm going to go ahead and say choose a different subclass.
How many wizard
I want to
subclasses
do a blade
are there?
master.
Well, there's one for each school. There's 8 schools, and then there's War Mage, Scribe.
Yeah.
Damn, is that it?
I
So
haven't
10?
used any of my war mage abilities besides I'm better at initiative, but that's a big plus that I like doing.
Is there anything that I can do to give you more opportunity? I guess I should read through the abilities. Oh, there is a chronomancy mate. Oh, Blades. How do I always forget Bladesinger?
Yeah, no, Blades are. We should have someone on there for like a front line.
I totally want to do a blade master. So
Yeah.
Bladesinger's very good. So
Oh
I'm
boy,
going
I got
to
4th level spells now. What is
Ooh.
this?
We just got third.
4th level spells. Oh, did you multi-class or something?
No, we're level 7 now.
Oh, damn.
Yes.
Because
They're only level 7.
we didn't level up last session when we were supposed to have been level 6, and then we became level 6, and then now we're going up to
Did
level.
we skip one because we didn't meet the?
Yeah. But we're too powerful, I think.
Yeah, 8th is an ASI. I hate doing this, but take 8th. Get your ASI in feet. Or
You
ASI or
hate
feet.
this?
I hate skipping levels. That's too fast even for me. Even in my
Well, wait. Before we do that, can you figure out how to stretch it one more session where we don't level, where we level at the end of next session to finish?
Because I think we're
Guys,
gonna go.
I'm ready to be done with this. Okay.
Okay.
Wait, I have a plan to kill an actual hag, though.
Are you going to tell her the plan first?
Well, she's terrified of eclipses, so if I put a phantasmal force of an eclipse, won't
She'll
that probably
believe
give us? Yeah, she'll believe it. So couldn't that give it? Because we know Bavlorna's weakness, and I'm assuming that weakness is probably just as devastating. Or we could just kill Bavlorna, which
Happy
we
to
already
have
knew how to
you,
do.
Lewis.
a few sessions ago, and we thought we could do it like when we were like level 4.
That is so true. Yeah, why haven't we killed any of the hags?
We've been struggling enough with the regular session stuff.
That is true.
I didn't think we were trying to.
Just nice group party. We don't kill things randomly. You know, I mean, we just.
What happened with this Fomorian?
Oh, that's a good one.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
That's a good one.
This thing was mad.
We threw the first punch / cast the first spell.
No, it was being greedy and wanted the cake, and we wanted the cake.
I said, answer my question, and they were like, no, and then I got mad.
So
What I
thought
want to know
about
is
like
maybe
she's got a lot of goblin servants throughout the palace. I thought about changing them just because I didn't want Najit running in here like goblins are evil, kill them all. That one's folded socks. Drop them.
drop them.
Who knows what he was planning?
Like plant a knife in one of the drawers.
Level 1 caravan loading in here, they would have attacked me on sight. Yeah.
That's amazing.
All right, so
have a good night.
Later, bud.
Good night, guys.
All right, so real talk about Strixhaven. I'm thinking about experimenting with progression systems other than levels. I want to spend more time at the lower levels without it being like awful. So I'm gonna experiment with different progression systems other than between levels.
Yeah,
Are
like
you gonna look through some homebrew ones, or
No, I'm just gonna come up with something. I'm gonna just draw inspiration from video games. Like do what I want because I'm not making the module guides anymore. So fuck
it's
it.
like
Yeah, why did you stop the module guides?
This is so much work. Like it's
so much work and probably not many views, right?
and, yeah, it's
Compared
so much
to-
work and very little payoff.
Yeah.
It's an enormous amount of time.
But yeah, no, like the first couple levels, the main problem with like levels 1 and 2 is just more the health. So if you do something where it's not like, well, might die from a straight crit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's easy enough.
Yeah.
But just progression, because I like levels, and I hate that levels are like the only form of progression. So I've been playing like, so like if you play an RPG, a lot of them, MMOs, just regular RPGs, you'll get like, okay, so take an MMO for example. When you open up your character sheet, you have like 1 million slots for gear, and you find gear all over the place, and that's sort of your progression other than levels. And then you have gold and stuff. So what I'm thinking is making weapons and armor more interesting and filling attunement slots with weaker magic items.
okay?
Yeah, so like you use up attunement slots, but so they start off bad attunement slots, but like as you find better and better attunement items, you'll actually be replacing them. That's cool.
Yeah, so the idea is rather than trying to find magic items to fill your attunement slots, you're deciding between a bunch of weaker magic items you want to use. Just like in a typical RPG where you've got like a bag full of gear and you're like, oh, which one of these swords is better?
Yeah. Artificer would kind of break that a bit. Because they get extra magic items. Like I think they get up to like 6.
yeah. And they get
but not until later levels.
Yeah, that's true.
I'd be fine with it. I'd be fine with it. The only reason that I didn't want Artificer is because they don't benefit from the spell sharing like wizards do. Even though they would make sense.
I haven't even checked out anything on Strixhaven, so I don't really know what that's. What do you mean by spell sharing? Oh, wait, you mean like with the spell book?
Yeah, wizards can share spells with other wizards. So if you have a party full of wizards, they can take different spells and share them with each other. So the spell book is another form of progression.
Yeah.
Another reason that I want a party full of wizards is because the spell book is a awesome form of progression. Filling up your spell book with spells at a given level is just so much fun, like collecting scrolls and all that stuff.
I literally don't have any. Like the problem right now, it's like I literally don't have the gold on hand to copy the Dispel Magic or the haste I got, which I found funny. I have 8 gold. I'm like, I'm going to use these spell scrolls to copy them into my spell book, and now it sounds like it's the last session, and I still haven't done it.
You can go
Let's
ahead
go
and
back
add
to
him.
Nib's
You
cave.
can go ahead and add him to your spell book. That's fine.
Oh, okay. I doubt I'll use it more than once anyway.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, go nuts. And the last form of progression for Strixhaven specifically is grades. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create subjects, and then you're going to have like a subject, a professor, and students. And as you progress, like your other progression system is increasing your grade within that subject.
Mm.
One of the subjects that I definitely want is alchemy. A guild.
Yeah,
Professor Kilbrew at your service, Gil.
Would it be the same groups? So would we just meet again as the
Hell no.
group?
I'm gonna do less groups.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do less groups this time.
Is this whole thing gonna be like in Netherese? So it's like young Kilbrew before he's all undead.
No, he's got to be on.
Old as ever.
Prequel. No, it wasn't that prequel done in the Icewind Dale. That's how he started.
It was. He was undead then too. As far as his backstory goes, it was before Netherese fell that he became undead.
I see.
That's
He's
so
a
funny.
monster.
Oh yeah, old Najit. He's undead. It must be evil.
Yes, it must. It must.
just
It
gonna-
must.
For this last fight, I'm just going to be plain and simple and up my intelligence, and still be dumber than a crocodile.
yeah.
But yes,
Sorry.
level-
We can't all strive to be perfect. You know?
Maybe if you tie that headband of intellect for the crocodile around your pinky, you can say your pinky's smarter than.
Well, yeah, no,
You
but I'm
know-
not going to just take someone's magic item.
I would have really liked to have a silver dragon right about now. Just gonna put
You
that
had
out
two
there.
opportunities. Two.
Wait, we had two?
Passed right past.
I
right
blame
on.
you on the first one though, because I had no fucking idea.
You're right.
but-
You're right.
What was the first one?
The first one was the cradle. The cradle hatched eggs. The second was the freaking wish. It just doesn't make sense to me that the egg would the egg would hatch days after finding it. That's just kind of
Yeah.
fuck it. The egg hatches. The Feywild's weird. The egg hatches. There, I'll take all the
Yeah,
fanfare out of it.
Yeah, it's time. It like once you picked it up, it time sped up by like 30,000 times. So a few days was actually years in your possession when it finally decided, right?
It's like,
Where was
bitch,
it-
my fucking owlbear egg still hasn't hatched. All right.
Again,
Where was the
days. It's been like 5 days since you found that egg. How many long rests have you had since you found out, Barry? Not many.
Plenty.
like 3.
I don't remember a cradle.
That's because only Kukwala saw it.
Yeah, because that was in the room when Nightshade tried to bed me.
Yeah, that one is my fault because nobody took that cradle and used it, and I put that there specifically for hatching eggs.
Yeah, I feel like because also I have this entire time I've had my 2 eggs baby Bjorn to my chest, so she would have at least noticed and maybe told me a little bit, but I think so, just because we're on good terms,
She likes your scales.
Damn right.
So what was the plant now that it's dead?
Oh yeah, the plant.
Oh, the plant. So if you place the plant in the soil and water it, it becomes a weapon, a magical weapon.
Ah, okay.
Well, I mean, it's
Well,
dead
use
now.
raised dead on the plant.
I got that from the DM from the DM's guild. You have to take care of the weapon. The weapon is a plant itself, and you have to take care of it. Every night you have to bury the plant and water it, or bury the weapon and water it. to maintain its magic.
Oh yeah, so it died after a long rest and nothing happened. So
What weapon does it turn into?
I hadn't decided. I was thinking bow for Locke. Like a magic.
but don't worry, he's gonna get a
guys know
benefit
it.
in the last fight. I'm gonna just probably give him greater invisibility, because why not?
Yeah, or possibly a hammer. I hadn't decided yet. It depends on who. It would depend on who planted it and watered it. It'd be a weapon for them. But my original, I think the DM's Guild one was a bow, and you guys know I like bows.
Yeah.
I hate how there's so few bows you actually rules as written magic items, but
Yeah, so few bows in your world.
well, you can make them.
I hate how few whips there are in every world, even
Yeah.
Steely's.
I want my whip. I want dex-based reach weapon. I want dex-based reach weapon.
It's by the book. I didn't even make it up. It's not like the. Oh, I want my spear to be dex based.
What weapon did you use in Candlekeep?
The whip.
Freaking snake bone whip.
Yeah.
Badass
myself.
magical whip.
It was pretty sick. I like that idea too a lot. Like that was like, this is the coolest flavor ever.
Yeah. Make one. That's what you did in Candlekeep. Make one. You're a damn lizard folk. You want me to just like start spitting stuff out that you want? Or you gonna make it yourself?
Make myself.
There you go.
I'm a grown man. I'm a grown man playing a fantasy game. Make my own shit.
I'm a grown lizard. I'll make my own damn whip. All right, I want to play some Dark Souls.
Actually, by the book, you can't make a whip with it.
I don't give a shit, dude. DM, let me fucking dab and flex my DM powers.
Oh yeah, I figured
Emphasis
you'd like,
on
by
the
the way, that
dab.
comment. Suggest that video about the alignments. So.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, yeah, that's perfect.
Did you see my response?
Oh,
Yeah,
I did not. I didn't even realize you responded.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So,
this ought to be good.
are
Drama
you
in
doing
my
that
comment section.
the mimic video, Steely?
I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna do that one, but not tomorrow.
Okay.
Eventually, I'm gonna work on that one.
Good. That one's got to be special. Oh.
What about the smothering rug?
Ooh, that's a good one too. Rug of Smothering. Just put pictures.
Halo
of
campaign comes out tomorrow morning, by the way.
What comes out tomorrow morning?
Yeah, the Halo campaign.
The Halo campaign.
Full price, $60 for that unfinished.
Not if you have Game Pass.
If
Comes
you have
with.
Game Pass, that sounds like some kind of Xbox nonsense.
Xbox.
My
Get
PC
AAA game for only $15 a month.
My PC superiority is just kind of reigning over. Like it's too far down for me to notice to spot all that.
It's like this thing that's like competing with Steam is just like, nah, doesn't exist.
Yeah, it's just way down there with the peasant folk. Yeah,
it's funny. So back when Game Pass got announced, Sony came out and they were like, oh, that's completely unsustainable. It's going to fail. And they were like jabbing at Xbox. And now it's like really worked out. And they just announced they're going to be making their own version of it.
Bro, like an actual Netflix for games would be fantastic. It's so close. It's so close. I mean, if it works for Netflix, why can't it work for gaming?
Yeah. I think it's probably just because people spend more time with games. No, I guess I'm thinking more physical copies because that's what GameFly was when they were doing that. Sell physical copies. Craziness. But okay, you guys are heading to General?
Yeah, let's all pop over to General. I'm going to mute and kill the stream.
Okay, I'll probably join that.
All right.
Cool.
Thanks, Stealing. Good game.
Yeah, bud. See you next week.
Boys. We didn't die. Next session,
No
though.
TPK.
I was down to 4 hit points, by the way.
I was gonna get you. I had my healing word ready.
I know. I was just like, oh, that was close. It was close.
What do you mean? That was an easy fight. I didn't take any damage. I didn't even use a third level.
All right, they are muted. I'm gonna kill the stream. I appreciate all of you hanging out. Jim Bro, I was wondering where I heard Fomorian. Yeah, I did the Fomorian. I actually did that short for the Fomorian because there was a Fomorian coming up in this campaign. I am very late indeed. Yeah, we're wrapping things up. Project. Bye, Steely. It was nice watching. Nice having you, Louise. Yeah, next session is tomorrow. Wednesday is going to be picking up exactly where Tuesday started. So they're going to be right here in the garden. Tomorrow is pretty much going to go exactly the way tonight went. Well, the party's going to run through the same thing that tonight did. They're probably going to approach it differently, which is what makes it interesting. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. And if you're interested in that, tomorrow, same time, Wednesday crew's gonna roll through. Appreciate everybody hanging out, stopping by. I'm gonna go play some Dark Souls and probably hang out in the Discord, the general voice chat, where people are gonna be chatting about who knows what. We'll talk about D&D, Strixhaven, whatever. The invitation is extended to all of you in here right now if you want to come hang out in the general. But if not, that's fine too. I will see you tomorrow for tomorrow's game. Much love. I'm out of here. Peace.